Yo, 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 yo. Top of the top, my good people. Good morning, everyone. It's the 14th day of March. It's Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We got to thank the big fella uh, for allowing us to wake up this morning, to open our eyes, to stretch, breathe, yawn, to put our feet on the ground, to see another minute, another hour, another day, another second, another week, all that good stuff. Give praises to the Almighty High. Um, Good morning to everybody out there moving around, to anybody that's out there traveling. Please arrive to wherever you're going safe on this Saturday. Um, it is always a lot going on in these days, so just please let's continue to get to where we got to go. I know some of us are coming from work, some of us have to be to work. Everybody's not off Saturdays and Sundays. For the ones that's moving around, or even if you're just going out to have some dinner or going out to have some breakfast or brunch, going to visit a family member, or just simply just taking a ride, uh, wherever you're going, please just get there as safe as you can. No rushing. Remember, if you are late, then you are just late. Let's keep it like that. And I hope, because of everything that we said, that everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day. You are new and you're just coming into the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button at all times. Thank you to all the subscribers. Uh, Me being at 870, want to get it up to 900. So come on, spread the word, man. I'm not that much of a bad person, man. I could be an a-hole sometimes, but I ain't that much of a bad person. Spread the word. Um, for everybody that's subscribed, new subscribers, old subscribers. Uh, yeah, we're gonna shoot to 900. I mean, the goal is to get to 1,000, but before we can reach 1,000, we got to get to 900. So we're gonna do that. Um, so welcome everybody to Duck Studios. We're gonna be getting into a few things today. Man, we had a hell of a night in boxing last night. We're gonna probably have a great one tonight. So we're gonna get into a whole bunch of different things. Um, so let's do what we do best. Let's get into this boxing talk. All right. So once again, for my newcomers, my regulars, welcome to Duck Studios and welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Okay, straighten out. All right, y'all. It's like, hey, what's good? Good morning, sis. My Alabama slash Cali sis. What's up? What is the deal? What's up? What's up? Oh, man. So, yesterday, the day I had yesterday, y'all, was crazy. As you can see, I went live. Yeah, I figured, yeah, I did. Mike, what's up? Mike Ron, what up? So, as yesterday, y'all seen the day that I had yesterday, right? Where I went live 3 times. The first time because of my sound, then I went live a second time, and then because I had to make a first live, then I went live a third time in the gym. Stopped at my old gym. Always showing love. Shout out to John's Gym. If you ever in New York, pull up on John's Gym. Did those 3 lives yesterday, and then my day wasn't over. Left the gym and still had work to do. Yeah, the third time was I was in the gym. I did that at like around 12, 1 o'clock maybe. I did that and then I left. So yeah, yesterday was crazy. I probably would have not did three, but because the first one was acting up, so that's why I had got up out of there. It's all good though. I'll make sure that won't happen again. Um, so I get home last night. Me and Mrs. Duck get tired. And then I'm saying to myself, okay, probably you might have been, you might have been. So me and Mrs. Duck, we come home, we tired, and I know I can't go to sleep because boxing's coming on. Pro box is coming on, so I always take advantage, um, especially when pro box. Last night, pro box was crazy. We're gonna get into that though. Pro box was bananas last night. If you missed pro box last night, I don't know what y'all were doing because y'all probably was somewhere on the channel talking about Devin, Shakur, and Tank. Same thing y'all always do. Unbelievable. Anyway, so I think I'll spend my Friday in the gym, um, just to see, what's going on. Like today, I would love to be in the gym today, but unfortunately, I can't. But I'm getting ready to. The weather's a little, the weather's a little where it's a little shifty. It's off and on, but it's cool. We getting there. We're gonna get there. I got some announcements I'm going to be making, but I'm probably not going to be doing them now. But eventually, towards the end, I'm gonna be making some announcements about some amateur bouts and some pro shows that's gonna be coming up. No, I'm good. Why would I be under the weather? I'm good. I'm chilling. This is how I sit in my house. This is how I sit in my house all the time. You know what I mean? I just be bringing a different look, to the live sometimes. So not a grimy look, but just this is just me when I'm sitting in my house. I'm comfortable. I'm not sniffing. You hearing things? Definitely not sniffing.
Huh?
Definitely. What's going
I'm
on? What's going on, free?
tired. Been up all night waiting on Vicky to get out of this daggone hospital.
She okay?
Yeah, her blood sugar was a little high, so cause she had a checkup yesterday, so they said her blood sugar was high. She needed to go to the doctor, go to the hospital to get an insulin shot, and then when she got in
I'm
there,
not sniffing, babe. I'm not sniffing, babe. You're hearing things. I'm trying to tell you. You're hearing things. I ain't sniffed one time since I've been on here. It's probably your side of the phone. Believe me, sweetheart. I would know if I was sniffing or not. I've been on this earth 43 years to know if I'm sniffing or not.
yeah, and
What you
then
say?
they said she was dehydrated, so she had to get an IV, but they about to let her out now. I'm just waiting for her to come out. I've been up. We've been here
Oh
since
man, don't be giving me no,
since
don't
like
be giving me no scare, man. I don't need no scare because last time she went to the hospital, I didn't like that.
we've been here since 11 o'clock last night. It's 8:08, and we still here. I ain't been
Oh
asleep yet.
Jesus Christ. Well, when it comes to the missus, man, you gotta, remember what I said yesterday. When it comes to that, we gotta attend to that. A lot of people don't understand it because they're not in that position. So it happens. I've done that with Tiff, where I've been to the hospital with her, and we didn't come home the same day. Sometimes we didn't get out to the next day, and they be like, "No visitors." I'm like, "Man, I ain't no visitor. I'm a damn husband." I hate when they do that. Get no visitors, man. Visitors should be friends. Once you a husband, ain't no damn thing, and ain't no such damn thing as no visitor. But that's just their rules. But I don't be caring. If I can find a way to stay there, I'm gonna find a way to stay there. I don't give a shit what the hospital policy is.
Oh, they
I don't even
always
care.
let me stay. They were like, the visitors can't be here after 9 o'clock. I'm like, that's my wife. They're like, oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why y'all? It should be
And
no.
then,
They need to change hospital. They need to
then
change
they say,
hospital policy. I'm not saying for me and you, but y'all need to change that because visitors should be friends. Those are
then they say,
visitors, friends.
oh yeah, but did you get checked? I said, yeah, I got checked in. Can we see your badge? And then I show them my badge. They be like, oh, you can go ahead up there. Go ahead up there.
I don't
I
care.
don't even show them my badge. I
Listen.
show them my badge. I'm like,
They
here you
gonna,
go.
they gonna catch. Look, they gonna catch hell with me. They gonna catch hell with me because my thing is I'm not a visitor, so I don't care. Where's my badge?
I
Listen,
remember
my
when
badge
she
is
did.
my ID.
I remember when she did have her stroke, and I had to stay at the hospital with her. When they kept her in the hospital for like, I think they kept her for like 3 days, and we stayed at the hospital. And so they was like, the nurse was like, you can stay here. I'm gonna bring a bed in here for you or whatever. So they brought the bed in. So when I was coming back up, they was like, oh, we ain't got no visitor. The head nurse saw me. She was like, oh no, he good, he good. His wife is right here. He good. They were like,
Oh,
oh, okay,
I think
okay.
the first. I think the first year me and Tiff got together. The first year, a couple of months before I think maybe a month or two before I proposed to her, she got real sick, and they took her to the hospital. And I remember, I don't know. I guess they wasn't doing their job because they didn't even know I was in the room. They didn't know I was in the room till the next day when I got ready to leave because I had to go to work. And the lady was like, "Now, sir, you know it ain't no visitors." I said, "Man, listen, let me tell you this. Unless if y'all don't want no visitors, I suggest y'all find out what's wrong with her and get her up out of there. Because other than that, I'll be back tonight.
They was
I'll be
mad at
back
me.
here every fucking."
They was mad at me because when it was time for dinner, they was like, "Oh, you can go down to the cafeteria." I said, "I'm not going down to the cafeteria. I'm about to go to daggone Outback Steakhouse. I'm about to bring me back some steak or whatever." Then, oh, bring me some back.
Oh, bro, like they be on some like they be on it too hard, bro. I mean, I understand they got a job to do
And then,
and it's
oh,
a
bring me some
pharmacy.
steak.
They be on it. They be on it hard, bro. I'd be like, bro, come on, stop, man. Stop, man.
Oh, I'm
I'm
not
staying
going to
here with
the
my
damn
wife.
cafeteria. Y'all shit too high. I said, y'all got Red Lobster prices down there. I ain't going down there. Fuck no.
For what? For the hospital?
In the hospital, their prices, their daggone food be like Red Lobster. I'm like, hell no. I might as well go to a regular
You know
restaurant.
what? There's only one hospital I know that I ever ate at, and I didn't know they had food until my homie took me. Well, my dude I used to be cool with took me there. It was this hospital called Albert Einstein. It's next to another hospital in the Bronx called Jacoby. They like right down the block from each other. Man, and he had an uncle or a family member or something that worked there. You know, you got to pay for the food. Man, let me tell you something. It used to be, man, we used to go there damn near every day to eat and knowing damn well we ain't paid for the food. But we were supposed to pay for the food. Just because he worked there, that don't mean we can get it for free. Man, we used to go up in that bitch every day. Man, we was eating like, man, let me tell you something. Yeah, but I don't play all that. Oh, it's visitors, visitors. Nah, visitors my ass. I'm not no visitor. That's my wife, and y'all better. But y'all know these hospital policies have never changed. But they gonna catch hell with me because I'll be like, look, y'all don't want no visitors. I suggest y'all find out what's wrong with her and pack her up and get her out of there. But if she has to stay here a couple days, oh, you better believe I ain't going to bed alone without my wife next to me. So some of y'all hospitals, y'all better start changing the policy or figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah. I
Wait,
don't
so being
yeah.
that you was with, and we're gonna keep Vicky in our prayers. You know that's our sister, so let's keep our sister in our prayers. And this is what I be saying when I said earlier, and I said before that we have so much things going on in our personal life outside of what we do on this podcast. We don't have time to be attending the boxing all the time. We got real life shit going on here. Real life shit.
Yeah. Shit, I end up watching the goddamn main event of the Pro Box fight sitting in this goddamn emergency room.
Oh my God, Jesus. Don't make me go there. Illy, what up? Don't make me go there. Maybe I should just let you go ahead and see it yourself then.
You know,
All
she
I'm
she She's straight. She was just dehydrated. She's straight. But I was watching this daggone video on YouTube, and it was here she come now. It was telling you how to cure diabetes. So she's about to start taking this stuff, and this stuff that you have right in your
Oh,
own home.
maybe we should do a video on that, man. If you don't mind, maybe we should do a video on that because there's a lot of people out there,
Little lady,
especially in the black community. Especially in the black community, it's a lot of it's a lot of us that's dealing with that.
keep coming straight ahead. She looking around.
You're an idiot. You know what?
she
You're
said,
an idiot.
she said there looking around like keep coming.
Uh, uh, yeah, you got to go home and get you some rest, little brother.
Bring your pillow. I said bring your pillow. I know your coat right here. You gave it to me. You told me so I ain't got no coat. You gave it to me. You walked in the damn back. Oh boy.
She got in.
Yeah, she right here.
Oh, Mrs. Free, how you feeling, my girl?
I'm fine now.
Oh man. See, that we can't be having that happen, man. You got to tell D Free to stop rubbing his goddamn beer against you. If he stop rubbing his beer against you, your sugar wouldn't be like that. Tell him to stop rubbing his damn beer against you, man. Jesus Christ, Free. She
Man,
keep
nothing to do
rubbing
with
that
that.
damn beer. That's what getting you like that.
Uh, she she made a mistake and try to have two porterhouse like you. Said, "Oh, Clarence do it. I can do it too."
No, we're not going to do that. No. We ain't going to do that, Free. We're not going. Well,
That was too much
one
food.
thing I don't see Mrs. One thing I don't see Mrs. Free doing is getting two porterhouse. I don't think she'll do that.
Nah, she don't even like steak like that. She eat steak once in
Oh,
a
she
blue
don't.
moon.
Oh, well, I'm glad you told me that because I thought for some reason Mrs. Free looked like she was a steak lover, but not constantly eating it. But I'm glad you told me that, so now I know. I know
No,
not to ever offer her that.
she don't like steak because she said it's too tough. She got to do too much chewing.
Hey, Mrs. Free, did you ever have a bad experience with steak, or you was just never a steak lover?
Never a stuck lover.
Oh shit. Well, I'll make sure not to have that around you at the cookout. I'll make sure not to have that around. See, Free, this is all your fault, man.
Yeah, I tell you what's about to be my fault. I'm about to be eating on this live because I ain't had nothing to eat all day yesterday or today. Well, it's now 8:17 in the morning. I'm about to
Oh,
be
I know you about that. I
damn
know you
live.
about to go. I know you about to go bust some breakfast down. I know you about to bust something down.
Yeah, I'm about to bust down IHOP. That's what I'm about to do.
Wait a minute, I just thought about something. So BVO went live last night or not?
No, not that I know of. I mean, I was woken up to her saying we need to go to the hospital. So I was asleep. I forgot
Oh,
all that. I was
well, no,
knocked out.
remember, yeah, but like I said, things our wives come first. So, when something happened and it's a medical emergency, we got to get up and go. Ain't no questions asked. There's times I went to the hospital with her when I was supposed to be live, and I'm like, up, well, fuck that live. That
Man,
live can wait.
I, I was knocked out, so I don't even know. It took me a minute to hear what she was saying because she woke me up, and when she woke me up, the first couple of times she said it, I couldn't hear. I was like, "What?" She was like, "To the hospital." I said, "What you say?" She had to say it like 3 times. I was like, "Oh, okay, let's
You
go."
lucky, you lucky, you lucky she didn't grab you and pull you to her like, we gotta go to the fucking
No,
hospital.
see, Vicky had this thing. She has this thing that she want to talk like a church mouse when she talking to me. I'm like, why are you whispering? and it be early. It be either early in the morning or late at night. And she told, I'm like, you know, I have a hearing problem, and you want to whisper. All right, you go ahead and
No,
keep whispering.
what
I
if
ain't
she?
gonna hear shit you say.
What if she would have grabbed you and just yelled it? We gotta go to the fucking hospital.
Then I would have been like, okay, let's go. I would have heard it the first time.
You know what? You know
I
what, Mrs.
can't.
Free? You try to be nice to him, but you got to do things the hard way with him. You have to just start yelling at him because talking nice to him, he seems not to get that. He doesn't get that part. You have to
Nah,
just wild out with
I
him.
can't. I can't yell no more for some reason. Since my stroke, I can't talk loud.
Oh damn.
mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So yeah, forget that plan. Don't yell then. Do you know sign language? Because you might have to give him sign language. Maybe he'll understand. Damn Free.
No, it just no. Like when she wake, like 'cause she'll wake me up, and it takes me a minute to get myself together because she just waking me up. So I'm like, I can't hear what you're saying right now. I gotta get myself because she'll wake me up like like something is really wrong, like somebody just died or something, and so it's like startle me, and I be discombobulated. So I'm like, I don't really understand what you said. Like it's been a couple of times. She's like, hey, we need to go get the kids from the bus stop. I'm like, huh? We need to go get the kids from the bus stop. I'm like, all right, let's go get them. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because it be early, like when she wake me up, depending on what she's saying or how she's saying it, it takes me a second before
Yeah.
I understand what she's saying.
When
Because I'm
people
just
have
waking up.
when people deal with and I think I think we did a show on this before, so but we might have to do something else on it when you're dealing with a stroke or diabetes or anything, because you know in the black community, man, we go through that hard body, man. I'm telling you. I
Did you
know
watch
it's
the video I sent you?
I was asleep.
it,
I watch it.
How the hell you go to sleep and I had to stay up all goddamn night and your ass in the goddamn hospital sleep?
Because I'm
free,
turning the lights
free,
off.
free. Be nice now. Be nice,
I'm gonna
free.
turn that damn lights off. I had me in that joint from 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning. I should have turned that damn lights off.
Man, look.
Then no, that's the other thing too. We sitting in there, they calling people, and so she went up there. She went to go see how many people was in front of her. They said she had like 8 people in front of her. So um, she had got her vitals taken, and it was
Stupid.
much lower than what her doctor told her that the reason why she needed to come out here. So I was like, well, have them check to see your vitals again, see if it's low, if it's back to normal. If it's back to normal, then we'll just leave. I'm like, I'm not sitting up here all this damn time because it was like 8 people in front of her. These motherfuckers gonna come out and say, excuse me, it's gonna be like a 2 hour wait because we changing shifts. I was like, hold the fuck up. Fuck you
Oh
mean it's
yeah,
gonna be a
yeah,
2 hour
yeah,
wait?
yeah. Because we go through that. We go through that here, and we be like, "Oh man, they finna change shifts. Here we go. This is about to be a hella wait." And the waits be so long. I don't even feel sick no more. I be like, man, just let me go home. I cure this shit myself because I can't do it, bro.
That's what
I
I was
can't
about
do
to
it.
say. I was about to say, man, we might as well just go ahead and go the fuck home.
Yeah, I cure it myself because you know people don't understand that waiting in the hospital could even get you more sick sometimes because a lot of these hospitals, they oh man, I don't know how it is out there, but these homeless people here will purposely come to the hospital just to get a dose of some of that good, if you know what I mean. And there don't be nothing wrong with them. It be something wrong with them, but they know what they coming to the hospital for. They know what they coming for. So we got to deal with
So
them. We got to deal with a whole lot of crazy shit. So Free didn't see the fight, so it's kind of hard. We don't want. I don't want to get into it.
no,
Then
I seen it. I watched it. I watched the fight. I didn't
did,
watch none of the other fights. I just watched the main event. That was the only fight I seen was the main event.
emergency rooms are not for
I
emergency.
watched I
Yeah,
watched
they not, they.
Najee
They not,
and
they.
his opponent. Najee and
Yo,
his opponent.
free,
That's the
free.
only fight that
That
I
had
seen.
to be the free. Let me tell you something. If we were in the month of if we were in the month of June, maybe September, I might have called that the fight of the year. And even though it's still going to get some recognition, that was a hell of a fight, free. And for it to be on Pro
Yeah,
Box, that was a hell of a fight.
that was a good ass fight.
I had
And
worries
that
about
that
Najee.
that
I had some worries for Najee at first. I was like, yo, man, this dude right here, man. This dude right here is not playing with him.
that dude, actually, that dude did drop Nazi twice. They said the second one was because they clashed heads, but he
Yeah,
caught
yeah, they
Nazi with a
clashed.
punch.
And
He caught
shout to my
Nazi with
brother,
a punch. They
shout to my
clashed
brother
heads.
Chris Young. Chris Young, who was the referee in that ring last night. Shout out to Chris Young, man. Good referee, good
I'm gonna need,
brother, man.
I'm gonna need to talk to Nazi and tell him the reason why you almost got stopped because you had Edgar Berlanga beside you. Don't have that nigga with you no
Come
more,
on, no,
man.
no, no, no,
Don't,
no.
don't, don't,
Free.
have, don't have that nigga with you. You sit
Yo,
up there
free. Come on.
walking to
Free,
the ring with Edgar
come
Berlanga.
on, man.
No, that nigga,
Come on, free.
he gonna put the bad juju on you.
Hey, Mrs. Free, you might need to take over. Drive back to the hospital. Drive back to the hospital, Mrs. Free, to get Mr. Free's temperature checked. Is he tripping right now, man? Jesus, like this guy's crazy, man. This guy's tripping right now, man.
That
Damn it.
nigga, but not no Najee did his thing. Not dude was tough. The Najee was catching him with
Dude
some
was hella
bombs,
tough.
and he was not trying to go down. Even when
But
he went down the first time, it took a minute before he went down. He was not trying to go down.
he wasn't trying to go down. Not at all. And once he got the cut on his eye, the more and more that cut opened up, the more and more I got concerned. And I said, now at some point, the doctors are gonna stop this. In my eyes, I was like, man, they're gonna, oh man, this is gonna go bad in so many ways. And even though it'll go to the scorecards, I'm like, it's not the point. They're gonna stop this. So he
I
gotta
knew they
find a
weren't
way
gonna
to.
stop it because I saw where the cut was, and everybody kept saying, "Oh, it's in a bad position." But if you saw how the blood was coming down, it was coming down on
Yeah,
the corner of his eye. It wasn't
yeah,
coming down in his
that's
eye.
right.
So I was
Yeah,
like,
because
"Nah." I
I
said,
was
"He good."
because I was asking. I said, damn, Najee. In my mind, I was like, how? I said, how the fuck can he still see? Because I'm trying to look at where the blood coming from, and I said, damn, he can still see. And even when he went back to the corner, when I looked at his eye, I was like, yeah, he good. He can still see. He good. But that was a hell of a fight. I don't mind seeing them. I don't know if it's risky, but I wouldn't mind seeing them do that shit again. I really wouldn't.
Well, it definitely ain't gonna be for about another 6 months because both of them niggas gonna be on a 6 month suspension for the beating that they was taking.
I mean, there was so much blood in. Look, it was so much blood in that ring. You heard Paulie say, "Oh man, I got hit with a splash of blood."
That's what I'm about to say. I'm about to say. I know they all had to change their clothes in the front of that daggone ringside.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I have to sit in that. I have to sit in that. I would have to literally sit there with a mask on my face. I know that's difficult, but that blood is just coming from, and they don't get bits and pieces
And
of blood.
Paulie
Like people get the blood smacked out their mouth.
saw fast. He told me, "Oh, they should just go ahead and call a fight. It's going to be a no contest because it was a headbutt.
When
If
I
they
heard
have
him
to
say
go,
that,
it's going to be they
when
ought to go to the scorecards." Yeah,
when I heard
Paulie
him
is soft as
when I
hell.
heard him say that, I was like, Paulie, they don't need to, you doing a little. In my mind, I'm like, you doing a little too much, bro. They don't need to stop nothing. Calm down, fam. Calm down. Calm down. It ain't even that. My man ain't showing no signs.
But you saw,
Yeah, he wasn't showing no signs of not fighting back. Both of them went in there, and they were the perfect match for each other. The matchmakers who put that together knew exactly what they were doing. And I knew it was real because when I looked at the internet was going crazy off that. I'm looking at IG and they was going bonkers off that fight. Like, yo, it was great.
I was
It was great.
I was getting messages from about the fight and messages about the Washington Commanders. My daggone phone was just kept lighting up. I was like, God damn, they going crazy about the fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, cause they be letting you know. They let you know when stuff pops off, man. They definitely will. But as far as the mother fights that was on that card, was some pretty decent fights. Um, I can't complain about what I saw. They were pretty decent. But that main event was the icing on the cake. Um,
I gotta go back and watch.
that's what I love about it. Because when it's on the zone or anything else, they show it to you, but they show you bits and pieces like highlights, and I don't like highlights. Because highlights only tell bits and pieces.
Yeah,
I
you
like
gotta
when
wait
I
like a week to put the actual fight up so you can see
yeah,
the replay of
like
the fight.
I just went back to
But
watch Shushu's
pro
fight.
box, that's gonna fight him immediately.
Yeah, I went back to watch Shushu fight, which his father came up on my live last night. Because I showed the fight on Instagram. I just felt like going live again, so I went and showed it, and then he popped up. Bruce, he popped up, and I told him, man, congratulations to you and your son, man. And I said, yo, you got me that night. I wasn't expecting to see you in the ring with no suit on, man. I said you threw me off with that, but I was just congratulating him, and because I told him I've been trying to get up with him since the fight, but I know they've been busy, and I told him I'm gonna have him here on the
And
show.
we had just talked to Shushu Fava maybe a month or two before he had that
Yeah,
fight. I think it was
yeah,
like a month or two before he had the fight.
yeah.
We had just talked to him.
I'm gonna get him. I told him I'm gonna because I told him I gave him my my business number. He was like, "Did I text you back?" I was like, "Nah, you didn't text me back." He was like, "You probably didn't check." But I said, I'm gonna hit you from it. I'm gonna call you later on, and we're gonna try to set something up where we can get you not on the gram, but get you over here, possibly get you over here if we can too, so we can see what's his next move. But shouts to ProBox, man. I mean, damn, man, damn. You know what was exciting after he like I didn't see him stopping the dude, but he did start hitting that dude with some punches that started affecting him. And I said, Najee, get him. I said, get him, because I did see after a while his punches weren't like they were before, and he was slowing down a little bit when Najee was hitting him with shit. I said, up, Najee, you got him. You got him. Get him
Yeah,
out of here.
not, I had a feeling it was gonna end up being a stoppage by somebody because they was throwing bombs. They was
Man,
throwing
bombs.
bombs. And when Najee caught him with that uppercut, I think it was like the first first round. Yeah, the
Yeah.
first round. Right
Um,
at the end of the first round, and he rocked him. He rocked him. I was like, oh. And then they came out in the second round. That's when Najee got caught with that headbutt,
let me
and
tell
it,
you like
it
this, Billy.
cut his eye.
I want to see that dude come back. The one Najee fought, I want to see that dude back again. He's worth watching. I want to see him back again. I want to see him back
I
again.
didn't even know Najee was. I didn't even know Najee was a light heavyweight. For some reason, I thought he was at 160. I didn't
You
even
know
know he was
what?
a light heavyweight.
Did but I thought he was. Did he campaign at 68? Or we tripping? When he said light heavyweight, I said, wait a minute, what, light heavyweight? I said, well, I said either I'm missing something or because I could have sworn the times I watched him, the last 2 times, 3 times I watched him fight, I said I could have sworn he was at 68. I said, well, maybe I missed something.
Yeah, I might have missed something too because I could have sworn the last time I seen him fight on Pro Box, it was he was 168. But then they said he had those two belts at 75, those two little international belts at 75. I'm like, he fought at 75? I'm like, I ain't know that.
Man, let me tell you something. Anybody who got to fight Najee or his opponent last night, may God be with you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. May God be with you. Jesus. Sheesh. That was the
Well, Puerto
toughest
Rico versus Mexico. That was a
dog.
battle.
That should have been on somebody's. I mean, damn it. If you would have made that, if that would have been a main event on a pay-per-view card free, that would have been worth paying for.
I'm surprised Najee is not signed to a big time promoter.
Do you think after last night they'll look at that, or they might look at that and be like, you know what, we
I
might need to
know who
grab this kid.
I know who is looking at it, and I hope he don't go over there. And that's daggone Turkey with Zuffa Boxing. I hope he don't go over there, Zuffa Boxing.
Nah. He said, I hope they do. I said, he hope
Right? I mean, because right now they don't have no work for him at 175 in Zuffa Boxing. Maybe when Zuffa get established, once they get established and they get some competition over there. But right now, there's nothing for him over there.
And no disrespect. Like I told somebody when they asked me how I felt about it, I said, I'm not sold on Zuffa. I need to see more. The same way when Turkey came in, I wasn't sold on him. I said, I don't know this dude. I need to see some work and see what he's doing, what he's here for. He might just be here for a bag, and after that, get the hell out of boxing. I don't know. I need to see more from him. You know, I need to see more. That's all. And people go, why do you need to see more? I can't just go for it because it's boxing. I'm not a D rider. I'm not going to just jump on it because it's boxing. I need to see more. You know what I'm saying? When I see more, then I can say, okay, when Pro Box came, I didn't jump on Pro Box. I didn't just jump on Pro Box. I said, okay, let me see what they're about.
No, I didn't really start watching Pro Box till maybe like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years. That's when I really started watching Pro Box.
Oh, yeah?
But I never really paid attention to Pro Box like that.
I didn't either. And when I heard about it, I said, okay, well, people like, yo, you got to watch it. I said, well, if there's some good fights, because I'm the type, I don't like to watch boring fights. But, you know, I try to give it a shot because after a while, I'll change the channel and be like, the hell with that. I can't do it. So it took me a while to watch it. So what makes y'all think we just going to jump into watching Zuffa because y'all say, no, man, the same way we did with Pro Box and Turkey, and anybody else that come through, we're not sold on it. It takes time.
Like when I first watched Pro Box, I thought it was a Mexican promotional company because all I kept seeing on there was a bunch of Mexican fighting or Latinos. I never really saw no Americans on there fighting. I'm like, oh, this must be one of the little Mexican joints. So I never really paid attention to it. And then I heard people started talking about Pro Box on a regular basis. I was like, let me go find out what they really about. And then that's when I started watching. I was like, oh, okay.
They got some dogs over there, man. And we all are in a position where there's a new promotional company or something that comes along, and we go, okay. When MVP Promotions came, I wasn't so quick to jump on it because I was like, okay, what is this about? What is he doing? What's happening here? And when you look at it now, you're like, well, you know, they're not so bad. You might not look at no fellas over there at MVP and be like, I'm not really a fan of any of these dudes. But when you look at the ladies, you like, shit. Oh, speaking of the ladies, congratulations to Michaela Meyer for joining MVP. Congratulations.
I know. You want to fight with Alicia? I mean, with Carissa Shields. I knew that was gonna happen. So the only way she can get a fight with Carissa Shields, she need to get a promotional company behind her.
Yo, but
That's
Free,
gonna
I
try to
started
get
to
her that
I
fight.
started to hit you last night about that. Like, Free, man, do you know Michaela with the man? I hope her and Alicia don't be bumping heads because you know she's still a little bitter about that loss. I hope they could be able to chop it up, like you know, chop it up about that because she still feels some kind of way about that loss.
I mean, it ain't really much that can happen because she had 160 and Alicia ain't
No,
nowhere
I
near
mean, as far as
160.
like y'all, because now you on this side, of, you over here with me, and we could be, we don't have to be buddies, but hey, you know what I mean? Yeah. But congratulations to her though. When I saw that last night, I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "MVP out here acting up. They out here just snatching everything, everything."
MVP gonna end up, and they're gonna end up getting all of them. That's why I said,
Yeah, yeah.
if Oscar ain't careful, Gabriella gonna be over there in a couple of in about another year or so. If he ain't careful,
Do you know how? Do you know
Gabriella
how?
gonna be
First
right
of all,
over there
Free.
with
You know
MVP.
how crazy that would be if she ends up over there in another year. That's gonna be bonkers.
The only reason why I say she stayed with Oscar right now is because Oscar is Mexican and he's giving her the fights that she wants right now. But I could see her changing.
Um, yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Hold on. Pillow. Oh, here you go. You okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see. Speaking of her, that girl stepped on the scale yesterday. I said, "Now, baby girl, you can't afford to lose no more weight. You can't afford to lose no
She
more
stepped on the
goddamn weight."
scale. That daggone needle didn't even move. She stepped on the scale. The scale was like, all right, next. They were like, you ain't even give us the reading for so. Oh, somebody was on me. My bad. I didn't even know. I didn't know somebody was on me. Shit.
Scared it,
Tell her
so
step back
she
on again.
scared of us. Wow.
That joint didn't even move. That joint.
Oh, wait a minute, how you step on the scale and the scale don't know you on? Now I'm not no heavy dude, but at least when I step on the scale gonna acknowledge me. But you just fucking
That joint was like next. They were like, somebody's
that
standing on you
girl,
right now. Oh shit. I didn't
that
even know. My
girl,
bad.
for her to be 5'9", that girl is light as a feather. Jesus Christ. And I'm looking at her opponent. Why her opponent look like she got about 5 grandchildren? I said, well, who the hell is this lady?
And that's what I said. I said, I don't think this fight gonna last longer than 3 rounds, dog. I
Like,
don't
you
think
know
this
how
joint
some
gonna
people,
last
how
longer than
we
three
always
rounds.
talk
She look
about
like she
how some people look young. I mean, no, some people are young in the age, but they old in the face. When that lady stepped on the scale, I said, "Who mama she fighting?"
no, that lady look like she didn't smoke about 13,000 packs of cigarettes and drunk 1,700 fifths. She looked old as shit in the
she,
face.
she looked like the lady that Tyrese accused of taking her earrings.
That lady looked old as hell. But
I looked at that
uh,
lady. And I said, that lady looked like she
you
done
know
had
what
a
I
couple
like
of
looking
drinks.
at?
Look, Prize laughing.
Whenever
Prize laughing.
Gabrielle, whenever Gabrielle get on the scale, I always watch the people that's looking at the weight. If you ever pay attention to them, watch them when they look at the scale and they look at Gabrielle, they're like, all right, 112. They be looking surprised at that.
They be looking
They were like,
surprised.
I know she's gonna be
When
overweight.
they check
I
your
know
weight,
she's gonna
right,
be
and they
overweight.
go write it. Now, usually they'll move the thing, and then they say the weight. But it seems like when they get to her, they be looking up like, we're like,
They're
look,
like,
free. They be waiting for the rest of the weight to come. Okay, we just got to stay here and wait for the rest of her weight. Like, no,
they
112
be
is
they
it.
be looking at her like, I know she about to be overweight when she get up here. She definitely about to be. Ain't no way in the world she supposed to be
Oh
5'12".
man,
She's smaller
yeah,
than
she
my baby.
102. No, but
Going
the
on
problem
5.
is she's 5'9", but her reach is crazy, and the girl can fight. But my thing is, you can't go no lower. Matter of fact, did she come in like at 110? Was it 110 she came in yesterday?
That's what the weight that she's trying to go down to. She's trying to go down to she's
When
already
you
at flyweight.
said
She's
that to
trying to
me,
go to
that's
no,
crazy.
she's at flyweight. She's trying to go to minimum weight. I'm like, minimum weight?
Minimum
That's
weight.
the minimum weight you can weigh. That's the minimum weight that you can weigh to be a fighter. That's the weight class. It's called minimum weight.
You can't be you can't be 5'9", a buck 10.
That
That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
that's
It's
the
cool,
weight
but
class
buddy,
that
still getting
Collazo is
boxing. I think
fighting
I'm
at
gonna do
tonight.
it.
Collazo
Just
is at
following up.
minimum weight.
Yeah, but to be 5'9" and 110, it's crazy work. But then also her brother to be 6'5", 6'6", 154 pounds. Remember, we talked about that. That's bananas. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, if Gabrielle ever ended in, because I don't know, what do you think happens with Golden Boy? What do you see for the rest of this year, next year happening with Golden Boy? It does, because to me, it just don't look. Even though he's still in action, it just don't look good, man. Or maybe I'm just speaking too soon about it.
Um, no, I think now that that whole thing is pretty much over, and Victor, I said Victor. I keep saying Victor. Virgil can't get out of that contract. I think it's gonna go back to normal. Virgil gonna soon as that contract end, his ass is gonna be out the door.
Oh,
So his days
oh
is
shit.
numbered with Golden Boy.
So basically,
But
um,
I want to see if he's really gonna fight under Golden Boy because he said he's not fighting under Golden Boy anymore. He's gone. So I want to know, is he going to fight under Golden Boy, or is he just going to sit on the sideline and just wait till the contract
well,
ends?
that's what I'm wondering. Because don't he know De La Hoya try to shelf his ass or block him?
Well, I mean, it all depends on how many does he have multiple years left, or do he got a couple of months left? That's the question.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I didn't think
If he
about how
got
much time he
multiple
had.
years left, I think he gonna go ahead and swallow his pride and get back in the ring. But if he got some months left before that contract is up, he might say, you know what, I'm just gonna sit my ass right here. I'm
Yeah,
not
because
fighting under you no more.
if you got a year or two left, you ain't trying to be sitting around for 2 fucking years. You ain't gonna be sitting around for 2 years. No way, in God's name. But if you sit there and be like, oh, I only got 6 months left. I got 6 months left. Yeah, man. You know what? I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Oh,
But
I ain't, you know,
if he's
I
that.
see
I mean,
no different.
he's that. He's that. You know what? He's that unhappy with Golden Boy. But it's like this is why a lot of people gotta. I don't know. A lot of people, when you get into business, like I said, you got to read these contracts. You got to understand. You have to fight for you have to fight for your career, man. You know, you have to. Sometimes you just got to take control of your own career because once you get into a situation and then all of a sudden now you're not happy, you want out, but you just can't leave. You got to abide by the contract. Now, like you said, Free, if he has 3 more years left or 2 more, then he's gonna swallow his pride and be like, "Nah, I got to get back in there." But if he has 6 more months left, yeah, he gonna be like, "I don't need to do nothing. I'm just chilling for the rest of 2026. I'm chilling."
Uh,
They said she wouldn't.
Gotta come and let me in.
uh,
Gotta let me in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Glad that Mrs.
Hold
Free
on
is
one second.
feeling
Let me
better.
go let her in the house real
No,
quick.
go ahead. Make sure she don't do no falling.
Hold on one second.
Hello there. Good morning, y'all. Chilling with Mrs. Duck on this beautiful morning. Let me stop lying because there ain't probably ain't nothing beautiful about outside. It's cold out there. They tricked us once again and gave us 2 days of nice weather, maybe 3, and they were right back to being mean with us with the weather. But that's okay. These next couple weeks coming up, everything should be amazing. Oh, I gotta tell Sister Lo happy birthday.
I told her she goes,
I'm gonna call her.
got these feelings on it.
Oh,
Get this shot done. That fool get. He hating that she be just like that. He be ready to pop off, and I'd be like, son, calm down. It ain't that serious. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna see what happens with that. I'm hoping because nobody knows what the contract is, right? For you got a lot of these dudes that would be talking on these channels and like they know what the contract is and what
oh
it
shit.
says.
Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz back. Lenny
Here you
Kravitz
go
back.
messing. Why you always messing with that dude in your neighborhood? Leave him alone, man. That's not.
That's Lenny Kravitz.
Right? Why you don't do that? Why you sitting in the parking lot messing with that dude, man? Leave him alone.
Lenny Kravitz back.
Look, he had me gassed, right? Because at first I was like, "What? Lenny live in your neighborhood?" Then I thought, I said, "Lenny, man, Lenny living a good life. He ain't living in no damn apartment complex." Tay, I see you. What's good? Freeze an
What's going on,
idiot,
Tay
yo.
Tay? Lenny
Freeze a real
Kravitz.
idiot.
Tables and me too.
Everybody
Nah, but
out
he
here
do
losing.
remind me of that dude from that
Jim
TV
Morrison.
show. Um,
Same Jim
forgot the name of that
that
TV show.
we went to the fight out there. She lives right behind there. 'Cause that's Hempstead. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to give me my man back his shit so he can have fights out there. That's why ain't nobody been out there for no fights. Cause some bullshit happened and shit crazy. I hope they give him back his license so we can go back out there to see some fights. Look. Yeah, I mean everybody's working out. I think that's the best therapy is working out. And um, for all the ladies who's losing their weight naturally, I respect y'all for it because that weight loss surgery is a bunch of bullshit. Don't make no
Some
sense.
people need it, some people
You know what I'm
don't.
saying? Some people need it, some people don't. But for all y'all that's going to put back on the same weight that your asses was trying to get rid of, y'all better stop that shit. Cause y'all out here looking crazy, man. Shout outs to the ones who are out there putting in that work, man. They said, what's up? Yeah, but yeah, we don't know what the contract looks like though. We don't know, but let's see, man. It's got to be real uncomfortable for you being somewhere you don't want to be. It's got to be real uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Especially when you've been there since
It
2016.
was
That's 10 years. That's 10 years of being there.
now.
That's crazy.
Now the thing is it going to be uncomfortable for you or is it going to be uncomfortable for the other people? Because you can make it uncomfortable for them. You're like, look, I don't want to be here. Y'all niggas gonna keep me here. All right, I'm gonna make this shit very uncomfortable.
You think that's why he was like, I'm gonna go to court, take this shit to court. I don't care about who else is fighting on this. I'm making everybody uncomfortable as much as I can. But sometimes trying to do that can backfire on you. Crush, my Philly brother, what's up?
Yeah, it could.
Yo,
It
for
could.
real. Sometimes that can backfire on you. You thinking that, hey, I'm gonna do this and do that, and then if it don't go the way you think it's gonna go, now you like, oh shit. And once you talk about getting lawyers involved in suing, just as well as I do, Free, especially with contracts because you deal with that. The relationship is never the same once you take it there. It's never the same. It just, hey man, I could never trust you again. It could never be like it was before. You tried to sue me. You tried to destroy me. You tried to say put all these lies on me, man. It just never goes back to being what it used to be or what we thought it was. So that's the thing about when lawsuits come in. Rather if you win or lose, it's not even about winning or losing. It changes the relationship. It's
Yeah.
it happens. It happens. It happens with families. It happens with companies, workers. I mean, it's just never the same once lawyers get involved. But I'm hoping that however how long the contract is, if the contract is another year or two, he might as well just get in there and fight, buddy. And I'm telling you, correct me if I'm wrong. Even if he has another year or two, whoever he gets in there, De La Hoya gonna make sure his ass pay for it. He gonna make sure he pay for it. He gonna put him in there with somebody. Free.
No, I'm no De La Hoya. What De La Hoya gonna do? De La Hoya gonna when that last fight come, you got he only got one more fight left. I bet this is you didn't even close your fucking door. These people trying to take it.
Oh no, somebody didn't close their door.
Hold on, what? Let me switch to
Oh,
my headphones.
oh, people can't be leaving their doors open around there now. It's a nice apartment complex, but you can still get it. The sky out there look crazy. I look
Sunny
like y'all
out
got. Yeah, I know it's not even sunny. It's just the sky look crazy out there. Like y'all got them. What you call it? That be flying out there. You know the joints that be writing your name. That's what it look like. I forgot what you call those. But yeah, you don't know how much he got left on the contract. We got to see. But if he got one more fight, I'm sure De La Hoya gonna make him pay for that. He ain't got a loss yet. De La Hoya gonna make sure he get a loss. Oh damn! I put this on the doggone charger.
What?
This I try to keep it charged because you never know when you got to take it. That portable charger. Yeah, I do. Keep this charged first though. Put this in there. I don't feel like doing nothing today. I swear I don't. I feel like today is a chill day. Free was good, man. You said you going to IHOP. Where the food at?
No,
Where the
I'm
food
at
at,
this
man?
mom and pop breakfast spot real quick. About to order 2 egg platter. So hold on one second. Just playing music.
Oh, copy. Copy. Yo, everybody, smash that like button. Nah, he's somewhere else now. Mama, he said Mama something. Mama Doe something. You know, out there they be having different places. I want to go out there for Dream birthday, but probably make May something. You know, they get ready to come out here twice this year. He coming for the barbecue. Yeah. Remember, he couldn't make it last year.
Coming twice.
Remember, he came before for the barbecue. That's what I'm saying. They came up here twice.
After you think, I think they come up here 2 times.
No. Yeah, it's in May, babe. It's in May. Little Big Dream birthday's in May. He'll be 6.
So you going to first grade, little badass.
And my man's in boxing.
My little Philip mouth.
My man's in boxing too. He taking up boxing.
I like him.
I said toll free. I said when he get ready to have his first fight, you gotta let me know when he have his first fight. Cause I wanna come see my man get it in. I wanna come see Big Dream get it in.
I'm right over here by my new my spot where we moving at. That's where I came to get something to eat. We got to mom and pop store.
You around with your new
They
spot.
sell bomb breakfast.
Nah, he said it didn't make any sense. It's just them.
I'm over here with the condo. Remember I told you the wifey says she want to move into a condo.
Yeah, I was just telling Tiff that. She was like, "Did they get the new house?" I said, "Nah." They said it didn't make any sense since it's just gonna be y'all. Everybody else is going their separate ways.
Yeah, so I'm right over here beside our new the condo that we moving in.
That's what they
Um,
doing.
we already paid our deposit to move in. All we gotta do is pay
How many bed?
now.
How many bedrooms? Is just one or two? Because it's just
It's,
y'all.
it's, it's one. It's only one. She could have got a 2 bedroom, and I thought about it after we took the 1 bedroom. I said we should have got a two so I could have my office. But she was like, you don't need an office because we are
Yeah, but
the dining room is separate from everything else. So I'm using the dining room as my office because we have a eating kitchen and a breakfast bar. So she was like, she's not going to use the dining room because we got an eating
so,
kitchen and a breakfast bar.
so you just gonna set all your equipment stuff up in the living room when you go live, like you
No,
do?
probably in the
No,
dining
in
area.
Oh,
the
the
dining
dining
room.
room.
The dining
Dining
room.
room.
The
Okay.
dining room is separate.
Y'all got a balcony?
No, we're on the bottom floor.
Damn it, free. Damn you, free. Now, what if you want to
What?
throw something on the grill?
Oh, it's a grill right outside my front door.
Well, at least y'all ain't got to walk up no stairs. Y'all right there, first floor. Beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
no, that's the reason why we took it because
We
she
don't
didn't
we
want
don't
to
need
walk.
no falling. We don't need no falling down the stairs. I think y'all done did that enough.
She don't want to walk up no stairs, so we took the bottom
Legs,
floor
yeah, yeah. She don't need all that.
because it was even the only for the time that we're moving, they only had the bottom floor and the third floor available. So I was like, hell no, I'm not moving on the third floor. Fuck no. All this damn furniture I gotta
He
move,
trying to do
I'm not
no
moving this
furniture.
shit
All
on the
that
third
furniture
floor.
y'all got, hell no. They done boxed
No,
all they
look,
stuff up
I got a
already.
I got a massaging chair, I got a recliner, I got a love seat, a couch, a 60-inch TV, a 65-inch TV, a 43-inch TV, my computer desk, my computer, my printer, all of the clothes, all of
I
the
got your
bathroom
man.
stuff, all of the kitchen
What's
stuff.
that store?
I'm like, no, I'm not moving all
Sears.
that
Your man
shit.
got Sears in his house. That's straight Sears. He got
So you don't
everything.
put the one of the chairs in the room?
No, hold on. Question now. Now that I thought about it, so where does Jazzy and Trouble end up at?
Who?
Jazzy and Trouble. What are you doing with them?
Oh, I'm actually getting rid of them.
No, come on, free. Now, come on, free, free, free.
No,
You doing too much,
I got
brother.
a dude that wants to buy Trouble, and I got a young lady that wants to buy Jazzy. So I'm gonna get rid
I
of them.
never even got to meet them, man. I never even got to meet them. Free, come on, damn.
Yeah, so I'm selling them. The dude offered me 2,500 for Trouble, and
2,500.
yeah,
Woo.
I paid 15. I paid 1,500 for Trouble, but the dude offered me 25 for Trouble, and the girl offered me $1,000 for Jazzy.
Baby, we gotta get some dogs and sell them.
But I will have my fish tank back. I told my wife, I said, well, since I ain't gonna have the dogs, I gotta get my fish tank back. So I gotta get my fish tank back on my game again.
She said, stupid. D Free don't like them type of dogs. She said, why don't you get one of them cutesy wootsy dogs, the little dogs? I guess the
I'm
little
not
dogs.
getting no goddamn. I am not getting no goddamn rat to run around my damn house. I don't want no damn rat running around the damn house. What's
Or
up?
a micro bully.
Uh, if I get a dog, it got to be a dog that serves a purpose. Either you're protecting me or
Yeah, 'cause
you
that
are
little,
a companionship dog. I am not getting no dog just to have a dog. It's got to serve a purpose.
yeah, nah, you ain't
You're
gonna lie.
either
Cause
protecting or you're a
eh,
companionship.
'cause even being in an apartment complex and living on the first floor, those are the apartments. Those are the apartments that everybody be trying to think they can break into easily. And if you think you're about to do that, I got some waiting for you in there. Got some waiting for you in there. That little
No,
ass
they ain't.
dog,
They
that dog ain't gonna do shit but bark at them. They'd have been picked that dog up and threw him out the damn door.
You
Like,
see
they
my
they,
they
they ain't doing that.
tiny
They ain't doing nothing to my joint.
that big.
I ain't got to worry about that in my house. I wish I could have kept. If I would have had a 2 bedroom, I would have kept Jazzy in trouble. But because it's a 1 bedroom, I'm not gonna keep him.
I'm beat him up because he knew he needed a 2 bedroom.
nah, he said when he thought about it, by the time he thought about it, it was
It was too
already.
late.
Once you put in that money, it's like, oh shit, I done did it already. Damn it, too late now.
Now I don't like the micro bullies. They have too many complications. The micro bullies have too many complications. They don't live that long.
Okay.
Oh, see that I never knew.
Yeah,
Oh,
the micro
right.
bullies
Most
they
of
don't
my
live
clothes
like
don't like that long.
I never see.
like regular
I don't know about. I
regular
never knew about
bullies
them particular, so I didn't know that.
like
Oh man.
regular bullies. Their their lifespan is usually like 13 years. Like Jazzy and Trouble, their lifespan is usually like 13 years. They can live a little bit longer, but usually they pass away around the 13th year. Jazzy actually about to turn 2 next month, and today Trouble turned 1.
Also,
Actually,
they
no, Trouble turned 1 on the 11th. Trouble turned 1 4
Look,
days ago. He just turned
they
one.
age is living, but
No,
they
yeah,
body.
three days ago. 3 days ago.
need
Trouble
some
just turned
homework.
1 3 days ago.
Miss Mason, what's up? I see you.
They gonna
Yeah,
have some
they they
babies.
they 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 young in age, but they body ain't.
They dog years is 7 years. So actually, um, at 13, Trouble and Jazzy will be 81.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, 91. They will be 91 at 13 years old. In dog years, they're
Jesus,
really 91 years old. They seven
Jesus.
years. They dog years is 7 years times a human's year. So actually, when they turn 1, they're really 7 years old. But we go by according to our years. So they're 1 years old, but they're really 7 years old.
Mm,
So Jazzy is really about to turn 14. Trouble just turned 7.
damn. Shout out to Jazzy. Shout out to Trouble. I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss them, man. Miss seeing them. Miss you taking them on their walks in the morning, man. Oh man. Well, I mean, y'all got less to worry about. So, once y'all get into y'all new apartment and y'all settle down, it's gonna be
And I'm
great.
about to get I'm about to get a I'm about to get my fish tank back. I already saw what tank I'm getting. I'm gonna either get a 75 or 100 gallon tank, and I'm about to get my dag on African chicklets. I think that's
Huh?
how you say the name, African chicklet. I think that's how you say the name. I forget how to pronounce the name, but those are the fish that has Oscars. They got the electric blue, uh, electric blue Hadanas,
I'm gonna get a turkey.
yellow Hadanas.
And she gonna walk
You'll
around
see it. You'll be like, oh damn, this is a nice ass fish. I had a 150 gallon tank when we had before we moved to this apartment complex. I had a 150 gallon tank, but I didn't feel like carrying that whole tank, so I end up selling the fish and the tank to somebody, and they paid me $600 for the tank and the fish. So I sold that to them, and they took that when we moved. I'm like, I'm not carrying that big ass 100 150 gallon tank. That shit was heavy as hell.
to get my
That shit
water.
was empty when I moved it into the house, and the dude that I bought it for, me and him had to carry that bitch in, and that motherfucker was still heavy, and it was empty. There wasn't nothing in it. I was like, God damn, this shit heavy. I said, I ain't moving this shit
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Them tanks can be heavy. People don't realize
because
that.
I had like
Two people
when
sometimes
I get
carry that shit.
when I get a fish tank, I don't like anything I do. I get the I get all of the stuff that comes with it. Like I didn't just have a fish tank and just put some fish in there.
I had all the stuff, the rocks, the backsplash, the water pump, the the because I got the whole system where it is the filter is a filter that goes under the bottom of the tank. It sits at the bottom of the tank, and so it filters out the water instead of having a little cartridge that you put in. Like a little small tank has a little cartridge. I get the filter that pumps all the way. The water pumps through the filter and comes back into the tank. So that stuff it costs a lot of money for it. So I don't get no cheap shit.
Yeah.
Whenever I get animals, I don't get anything cheap because you get it cheap, expect those animals to die. Like the fish that I be buying, they be costing like $30 for one fish.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I had
It's
a
something.
there was a fish I was looking at the other day. They
My
had
favorite.
a baby shark. They had a baby shark. The
Oh,
shark
baby shark.
grows about yeah, baby shark, but it only gets I think it only gets like a foot long. It only gets like a foot long, and that
That's
baby
because you
shark,
ain't
that's
got to.
for fresh
If you
water.
put it in a bigger
It's
tank,
for
he gonna
fresh
get bigger.
saltwater tanks. Yeah, it's for saltwater tanks, and that baby shark cost like $300.
Man, y'all
I
can
was
keep
like,
that.
God
Oh,
damn,
baby
three
shark.
hundred
I
dollars
don't,
for that shit?
I don't even want an alligator. People can go get the little baby alligators. I don't even want that shit, man.
They not babies. The only reason they ain't growing is because you ain't putting them in a big enough tank.
I don't want them to grow. I don't want them, period. Keep them shits, man. Ugh, something about them damn things. You know what I don't like?
I ain't gonna
How
lie.
people be having snakes, right? Like my cousin down south got a damn snake, and he's a snake lover. He seemed to be obsessed with him. I come in his house
Oh,
one day,
that's my
the damn snake is in the what you call it, and I'm like, bro. He like, yo, I'm gonna
my
take him out.
stepson.
He don't
My
bite. Man, get the
my
hell
step
out of here. You gotta keep him in the damn
my
cage, man.
stepson is on my stepson is on lizards like that. Like Vicky oldest son, he like lizard. He had two bearded dragons, and he had them stay at our house because he was living with his father and they didn't have room for it. So he brought them over there to our house. So we had the two bearded dragons, plus we had my fish tank. And I'm sitting there, like, they was like, he called me. He was like, "Hey, Dwayne, can you go get some crickets for the bearded dragon?" I'm like, "Yeah, but who gonna feed him?" He said, "All you gotta do is just dump him in there." I said, "Man, I don't feel like fucking with these goddamn bearded dragons because the bearded dragons they do bite, but most of the time they won't bite a human." And I was like, "But what if one of these joints get out? Now I gotta chase this bitch around the goddamn house." So I went and got the daggone crooked and put the crooked because them motherfuckers fast as shit. He let it down one day and that motherfucker took off. We had to corner it in the house. That bitch fast as hell. And we had to corner that joint in the house so he can catch it and put it back in the tank. But
Yeah,
he had a male and a female, and the male ended up killing the female after maybe like a year later. The male killed the female, but the male got big as shit. And I was like, no, I'm not feeding this bitch no more. You're gonna have to come over here and feed this joint. This joint too damn big. Like the joint was about it had to be like a foot and a half long. I was like, no, that bitch big as shit. I'm like, I'm not feeding that damn big ass dragon. I said, when it
no.
was small, it was fine. I see it while it was small. Now that nigga can jump up and grab my goddamn hand. I said, fuck no, I'm not
Yeah,
feeding that joint.
it's just certain creatures I'm just not I want no PC of, you know what I mean? I'm just not. It's just certain animals I'm not going for.
This
Like
nigga that
a homie of
like he
mine,
into all that shit.
he had one of those snapping turtles. I said, man, let me tell you something, man. And he liked to play too much. I said, do you realize that motherfucker will bite your whole shit off? You don't
Dog,
play
I'm
with
gonna
them,
tell you
man.
what
They're not
scared
toys.
this joint this joint scared the fuck out of me one day. This is when we first started doing the live stream with G5 and I was working with Amazon part time.
Yeah.
I was delivering a pack. I don't know how I didn't see this bitch, but I was delivering a package. I went to go deliver the package. Maybe because I came out the passenger side door, because the Amazon, you ain't got to go out the driver's side door. You just walk to the back and go out the side door. So
Yeah.
I came out the side door, but I walked around to the driver's side to get in the joint. It was a huge snapper turtle. Like this bitch had to be the size of my tire. This bitch was big as
Jeez.
shit. I was like, God, I had to take a picture of it. I got it. I still got it in my phone. That is, matter of fact, let me put it up as a screensaver. I'm gonna show you. That bitch was big as fuck. I was like, God damn, that's a big ass snapping turtle. Let me see if I can put it as a
Yeah,
screensaver. Hold up.
I don't play with those. It's a lot of these creatures I don't play with.
Let me see.
I tell people all the time, you can
I don't
have
know
it.
if I can use it.
Yeah, it's just certain
I
things I'm
don't
not
know how
gonna
to change.
certain things I'm just not gonna get caught playing with.
Oh yeah,
Like
I can put it in my background. I'm gonna show y'all the size of this goddamn snapper turtle, dog. This shit was huge as fuck. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show y'all the size of this bitch. I still got it in my phone. I didn't even know a snapper turtle can get that fucking big. When I mean, I knew it can get that big. I just never seen one in the wild that damn big. Like this joint was literally on the street. It was in the middle of the street. I don't know how I missed it when I drove up to the house. Maybe I thought it was a rock or something. I don't know. That bitch was big as shit. There you go,
I
right.
thought this I
Look at
thought
this.
this one.
Look at this snapper turtle. Look how big that bitch is.
Ooh wee! That joker
That shit
big.
scared the fuck out of me.
I'm not playing with
I
that.
was like, oh hell no.
If that shit is about the
I was
size of
like,
a damn
God
turkey.
damn, that bitch big as shit.
Ooh wee! Nah, go ahead. Y'all can have that.
I
Play with
was
that
like,
stuff.
oh fuck no, I'm not fucking with that joint, dog. That joint big as shit.
Nah, I'm not either. Y'all can have that. That shit snap your whole nah. And they quick too.
And like
The
just looking
bodies
at that
might be
picture,
small,
you
but
can't really tell the size of it because it's just a picture. But if
I
you
can
was
look
to see it up
at
close, that joint was the same size as the tire on my damn Amazon truck. Like I wasn't driving no little small Amazon van. I was driving the trucks like FedEx and UPS drive. That motherfucker was the same size as that tire on that truck. That joint was huge. I was like, God damn, this bitch big as shit. Let me go see if my food ready. Hold on one second.
All right, y'all. I made a mistake about April 10th, y'all. I say Rising Promotions Brick City. It is Brick City Pro Box TV. That will be live Friday, April 10th at the Prudential Center. So I always kept saying I need to see a pro boxing. That's actually going to be that April 10th at the Prudential Center. So yeah, I stand corrected. It still is Brick City, but yeah. So need to let y'all know that there's another one I need to. Okay, that's not letting me do it. That was it. Then we have Brick. I think we have another one with Rising Promotions. May 2nd, Cinco de Mayo week. They will be in Jersey. Now, my man Cornflake, shout outs to him, put this up, but I gotta see where is it in Jersey. I believe it's in Jersey City. Yeah, this will be taking place Jersey City. Let's see. He had the address up before, y'all.
Oh boy.
Oh, White Eagle Hall, y'all. White Eagle Hall, Jersey City. May 2nd, Cinco de Mayo week, Rising Promotions. So make sure you guys get your tickets for that. It's the same day as Benavides and Zerto. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't want to swim where I don't want to listen. I'm gonna be real with you. That's why I don't really go in the beach and get into no water because I don't really want to swim with none of these motherfuckers' feces being there. These animals, that's they toilet. You right. That's absolutely right. That's they toilet. And guess what? That's why when you swimming and you run into a shark or anything else that's belongs in the water, that's on you.
Yeah, but you the fish that I see that I'm getting, you'll see it. You gonna be like, oh yeah, them joints some nice ass fish. I think you might have saw my tank one time because I used to have it at my other house, and I used to go live, and a couple of times people saw the tank, and they were like, "Damn, that's a nice ass fish tank you got."
Nah, you
But
did. You have a nice fish. It definitely was a nice fish tank. I did see it. Yeah, of course, they can have that because I'm not doing it. That's why I never been big about going to anywhere where I know they be. Like when I go to the beach, I'm not really interested in getting in the water. I haven't done that in so many years. It's probably been over, Jesus, 20 something years maybe since I've done that. I think the last time I actually went to a beach,
you know what
well,
I
I
do?
can't I can't say that
When
because me and my wife went to one, but she didn't get on the beach. I think the most I did was probably walk on the boardwalk. I didn't even go get in the water. I didn't even step on the sand. We were going to see a friend of ours in Queens one day. It was a family event. And I think that's the closest I probably ever got to. And I was like, I want to walk on that sand so bad. But then I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm
I go
chilling.
when I go to the beach because we done we got a beach right here. We right by the Chesapeake Bay, so the beach is not too far from our house. So but when I go to the beach, the first thing I do before I even go in the water, before I even let the kids in the water, I go right to the lifeguard. I said, has there been any sightings of daggone sharks at this beach lately? And if they say no, then I'm like, all right, we can go in the water. If they say yeah, we had a sighting maybe 3 weeks ago or a month ago or something like that. Oh, we're not going in that goddamn water. If we do, it's going to be the shallow end. Ain't nobody go. I'm not going past the water where I can't see the bottom. If I can't see the
Nah,
bottom, I'm not going no further.
yeah, I'm not doing all that, bro, because it's just too much. That's why, like here in New York, when they had signs up and they was telling people not to do this and do that, the people were still managing to go. And I'm like, all right, y'all gonna find out the hard way.
Like the
Because
last
we
time we
wasn't
went to the beach, the last time we went to the beach, I think I was on a live with I think it was B3. I think it might have been B3. I was on a live with, and we was at the beach, but we was deep in the water. Like the water came up to our chest, and I was like, all right, we gotta go back. Like Dream couldn't even touch the bottom. Dream was literally we was holding Dream in the air while we was in the water because he couldn't touch the bottom. So I
mm,
mean that one because they had like a little net that goes around so none of the big fish couldn't get over there. Now of course they had jellyfish and things like that and the small fish, but none of the big fish can get over there. So I felt a little more comfortable going in the water in that one. But normally, like I said, I normally don't go past waist high. But if they
yeah,
say they had a shark sighting, oh, I won't go past ankle high. I'm not going past if it goes past my ankle, I ain't going down there. I need to be
yeah,
able to
nah.
see water because
Yo,
a lot of people don't know that sharks can swim in shallow water up to like I think it's like 2 or 3 feet. I think it's like 2 or 3 feet. Sharks can swim in shallow water depending on the size of the shark. So a lot of times those the people that get attacked by sharks, they getting attacked by bull sharks because the bull shark can swim in shallow water. Not no great white or no nurse shark or no hammerhead shark or anything like that. It's usually the bull shark because the bull shark can swim in shallow water.
yeah, I got the edge. That's it. No, man, I don't. When it comes to water, I don't play. Yeah, I don't play when it comes to water. I know my limit. I know how far I can go, and I know how far my ass is not going. So you can't persuade me to do this or to do that or nah, man. I'm no idiot. You know what I'm saying? Some people are still out here not believing that if you put yourself in a position that you don't belong in, something bad gonna happen to you. You know how many people get in the water free? They got in the water. One minute you saw them swimming, and the next minute you didn't see them swimming. And now you like, what happened? Because it don't take long for no shark to grab your ass. And by the time they grab you down, ain't nobody saw you no more.
Yeah.
Same thing if an alligator grab you. If he grab your ass, it's over. So, don't put your. I don't understand why people feel like they got to go so far in the water. You ain't got to go so far in the water. Like you trying to prove how far you can go. That you a good swimmer or something. You ain't got to go that far. Keep your ass by the beach. Big Dream. What's up, man? That's my buddy right there, man. Look, he looked like he had. Y'all going upstairs?
No, he about to go to the store. Him and his sister going with their mother boyfriend to the store. Their
Boy,
mother at work.
he looked happy as hell. He looked so damn happy to get out that door. I thought it was D Free cousin fighting. They have some dark Puerto Ricans.
Jazzy in trouble. What y'all doing?
BBO stupid. Shout out to BBO, my brother BBO Sports. Yeah, so yo, Free, they got another joint going on May 2nd, man.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Jersey, yeah, White Eagle Hall,
Atlantic is in Atlantic City. It's in Atlantic City.
Jersey City?
Atlantic City.
No, I'm talking about this show I'm talking about right here is in Jersey City. White Eagle Hall. Rising Promotion.
They got one April 11th in Atlantic City.
Yeah, April 11th. Yo, Jersey's on fire this year. But Cornflake, yeah, Cornflake, he got this going on May 2nd. I might look into this. Jersey City ain't really too far. Matter of fact, Jersey City ain't far, period. I could catch a train. I could catch a train to Jersey City. I might try to see if how could I apply for this.
That might have been my cousin, but he was fighting your cousin. He was the little Mexican dude. My cousin was fighting your cousin, BBO.
He said Lopez is a monster. Yeah. Oh. So somebody got to damn near bleed out their eye, BVO, and stop somebody to convince you that they're a monster. Oh man. So I guess David Benavidez ain't no monster, huh? Guess he ain't no monster, huh? You still ain't sold on him, BVO, huh? You ain't sold on Benavidez, huh? This damn BVO, man. I love you, BVO.
That's funny that Najee is a monster. He beat up a guy that BBO never heard of, but David Benavidez beat up all the guys that BBO want him in there, but he's
oh my God. Oh my love of God. BBO, you be out here trolling like a motherfucker, boy. You be out here trolling. I love you though, BBO. Don't get it twisted. I love you. You my Ohio brother. I love you, man. But hey, he a monster. I guess Benavidez is a puppy then, huh? Jesus Christ.
I gotta pack up this daggone stuff. Oh my God, I don't feel like packing up this daggone stuff. This daggone.
You ain't gotta apologize, Vay. We know you dozed off. You be working. It's all good. Trust me, we here. But as far as last night, it was great. There's something coming on the zone early today. It's supposed to be one of those. I don't know, UK. They in one of those places today. I don't know where they at.
I want to ask you a question because I know you be working and you've been doing it for a while, so I know you're good at what you do.
Here he go.
But when you go to the top of the pole, how many times can you spin around before you hit the bottom?
Yo, baby. He called that stripper. He said, when you swing on the pole, how long does it take before you're at the bottom? Oh God! No.
Y'all looking at me for?
She couldn't do nothing but she couldn't do nothing but laugh just now. Look at that. Usually she responded to you. She couldn't do nothing but just laugh at you now. Oh man. Yeah, shut up, free. Oh no. I thought he was finna ask some. You know what? I kind of seen it coming. I was like, yo, he finna ask some crazy shit. I had a feel. I had a feeling that that was coming. Oh my
I'm just saying,
god.
I want to know because I know some people can spin around a lot before they
She
hit the
said,
lottery. Some people spin around a couple of times.
I've been called a stripper for 6 months. Well then, man, there
Yeah,
might be some truth to it then. For 6 months.
because they say she work at night, so niggas been calling her a stripper. So I just run with it. I run with it. I'm not gonna tell what she really do. I'm just gonna run with it, and they just been going along with the jokes.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. Watch yourself, babe. So all I'm saying, watch yourself, babe. Watch yourself.
She said I got so many names off of that. Yeah, she was called Chocolate Thunder. She was called. I know Chocolate Thunder. I'm trying to think of the other name. She was Sexual Chocolate,
Just let your
Milk Chocolate, Milk Chocolate, Detective Chocolate.
I'll take the names.
Um,
Y'all stupid, man.
uh,
Yeah.
she was called Chocolate Super Moody.
What the hell? That's crazy.
That was the newest one. That was the
That
newest
nah,
one.
but that's crazy though. That particular one right there is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Hey, Bay, you ain't gonna survive, Bay. You ain't gonna let you make it. Leader promotions. Where's
Oh,
this fight week next week in PR? Oh, so leader promotions got a okay. They got something coming up Tuesday, March 17th. Okay, they got an event coming up. Make sure I post that. Um, yeah, so yo, I looked at Jojo Diaz yesterday and I was like, for some reason Jojo didn't look too bad. Like I thought he would look like pudgy and out of shape free. But I looked at him, I was like, yeah, he didn't look too bad. But I still don't know what he's gonna do though, so I gotta wait to see how that plays out. Good morning, y'all. Yeah, we vibing, we building. We ain't really talking about y'all. We just got into it about a whole bunch of different other stuff. But we up here just building. You know what I mean? Um, we got some action going on today. You know what I mean? Arnold Bobosa, Kenneth Sims, that's going down tonight. Um, I told y'all about what's going on May 2nd. Of course, y'all know April's a big month. Shout out to Jersey, because Jersey got a lot going on, a lot of action in Jersey. First of all, let's give Jersey their let's give them their props. We got the Golden Gloves still going on out there in Jersey. April's a big month, and this is for people who don't know. April 10th, Brick City Fight Night Series, Pro Box, all going down Friday, April 10th. Shout out to everybody that's on the card. Get your tickets for that. And then the next day, they're still in Jersey. They just going up the road to Atlantic City. So y'all make sure y'all tap into that, man. May 2nd, Rising Promotions will be live, Jersey City. So man, look into that, man. A lot of this stuff gonna be able to go by lot of this stuff you'll be able to go to my page and be able to see. I'm going to post a lot of that up so everybody can see. So
Chitty chitty bang
just
bang, nigga.
you say free.
I said chitty chitty bang bang, nigga.
You know what, free? I
Yeah.
looked at Salida Promotion stable that they got with the women, right? I look at the stable that they got with the women, and I just happened to look at the stable with MVP, and I said, "Damn, no disrespect to their promotion, but shit, they got a mean.
What you talking
I
about?
mean, both sides got a mean stable, but I think MVP just stands out a little more.
Uh, no more than what? Than what other promotion could be talking about?
I was like Salida Promotions and MVP. I'm just talking about with the ladies. Like they got a, I mean, both sides got a mean stable now. It's not to take anything away from Salida Promotions, but when I just look at MVP over there, like with what they got, and now Michaela Meyer coming over there, I'm like, damn it. So, hey man, let's just put it this way: we'd expect to see a lot of great things with these ladies this year. Expect to see a lot with these ladies. I can't wait to. I just can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I gotta get this. Yeah, but other than that, we got action. We got action tonight. We got action this afternoon. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. Y'all tune in. I'm gonna get ready to post a lot of the like the stuff I've been telling y'all about, so people can just get in tune with that because we just got a whole busload of stuff getting ready to come up. So y'all just check it out. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. She's killing my head, B. Uh, I know. I had to get comfortable in here because my head was starting to throb for a second, man. Yeah, but shout out to Najee Lopez, who, like I said, man, that was a banger last night, man. That was, I mean, that shout out to both him and his opponent, because I do want to acknowledge his opponent, and this is why I went off the record to say boxing's not dead, y'all. Boxing's not dead. The conversations are just dead. See, because boxing's always dead when it ain't going your way. That's when boxing becomes dead. Boxing becomes dead when it's not going your way. Because you know some of y'all are like that kid at the store that can't get what he want when his mother or his father tells him no, he can't have it. And when somebody tells you yes, y'all
Ain't you
loving
right?
it. So boxing's not dead. And last night was a perfect example. And there's been other fights besides last night, but last night showed you when Shushu won his title, it showed you that boxing wasn't dead. It's plenty of fights that I can go through right now, especially since this year I've started, to let you know that boxing's far from dead. And just because you don't like a particular fighter, rather if it's something personal with him, which you can't have nothing personal with him if you don't know him, or if you just don't like his style of fighting, or you just don't like him, that doesn't take away from the sport of boxing. It's far from dead. Last night was another example of that. So if y'all still walking around screaming boxing's dead, then you have a personal problem. See, boxing's never dead. The conversations are. Keep that on your mind.
Wouldn't be bitter. I drink the whole thing.
These boxing conversations is dead. The sport is not. The sport is gonna be what it's gonna be. You know, if we feel like the sport of boxing is dead, then maybe we should go be fans of UFC or go be fans of what's the other joint? The BK, whatever that shit is, the bare knuckle, whatever. Go be fans of that thing. Najee Lopez and his opponent showed you last night that boxing is far from being dead. Far from it. Shout outs to them. Because I know ain't none of y'all are gonna really talk about last night. Half of y'all are not gonna talk about the Honorable Balsa and Kim Sims. Y'all not gonna really get into that. You might speak about it for a minute or two, and before you know it, here comes Tank back up in the conversation. Here comes Devin up in the conversation. Here comes Boots up in the conversation. Y'all gonna do it. That's why I don't sweat it. That's why I love being able to talk about who it is that I want to. Boxing's far from dead, ladies and gentlemen. And last night was a perfect example of that. That boxing is far from being dead. It's far from it. It's far from it. If we always have to keep going our way to say boxing's dead, it wouldn't be no point of watching it. It kind of kills them. It kind of kills it because it's like, if that's how we're going to keep looking at it, then let me ask you something, or ask yourself something. If I feel like that about the sport, why am I still a fan? Why do I still watch it? Because I watch it because I love it. No. You can't talk down on something and then love it at the same time. Which one is it? Can't. You have to pick a side. You can't love boxing when you feel like loving it. And then whatever fight we get this week or whatever we get tonight, you go, well, that fight wasn't as good as the fight we saw last night on Pro Box, whatever happens tonight. And that's cool. Every fight is not going to be on the same level. But because you got a good fight last night and you might get a card today that's not that good, does that mean boxing's dead? See, a lot of y'all are not fans. You guys just like winners. And that's cool. But boxing's not dead. I don't care what y'all say or how y'all try to put it. You can say, yo, that's your opinion. No, that's not my opinion. That's facts. Even with all the chaos that goes on with how these scorecards go, sometimes these referees don't let guys fight. Sometimes the corner doesn't stop these fights when it needs to be stopped. Certain guys are getting opportunities that they shouldn't be getting. That's how some of y'all feel. Why does this guy get this shot? Why does this guy? Why do they have to pay sanction fees? Why this? Why that? Even with all that happening, that still doesn't take away that boxing is a great gladiator sport. And that's never going to change because a lot of y'all want to be quote unquote casuals, fans, whatever y'all call yourself. You're getting your mushy feelings. Y'all don't never see me up here screaming about who I need to see fight. I'm not going to do it. And I think my man Crush said it the other day. These fighters don't fight for you. They fight for themselves. I mean, of course, a lot of them have families to take care of. But when they go home and they're going to make a decision, trust me, they're not thinking about you. You are the last thing that they are thinking about. So I think
Yeah,
some of y'all
yeah.
need to keep that. I think some of y'all need to keep that in mind and stop getting so caught up in your feelings. Josh Sanders, what's up, my guy? And the sooner y'all will understand that, the better for you. So I repeat once again, the sport of boxing is not dead. The conversations are though. Now a lot of y'all can take what I just said and take it how you want to take it. At the end of the day, that does not matter to me because I don't have to sit up here, yell, scream, curse at you guys, insult you, talk about your mothers, talk about your podcasts to get my point across. I don't have to do all that. All I got to do is continue to be me. Rather if you listening to me or
That's
not,
all you gotta do.
rather if you listening to me or not, um, I'm going to always continue to speak my mind and get my point across. The same thing as my brother Free and the rest of us. We will continue to do that because once again, boxing's not dead. Now y'all can take this and go. We're gonna make a video about this dude because this dude always got something to say, and he claims he's the biggest man. I don't give a shit what y'all do. Making response videos. None of y'all are important for me to even make a response video to. For what? Because all that thing I'll be doing is giving you how could I say it, Free? How could I be saying it? Free promotion.
Validation, validation.
See, a lot of y'all out here giving these other people free promotion and validation when you feel like everything's got to be a response. Everything ain't got to be a response. Sometimes y'all just got to learn to shut up and let the person give you free promotion. Let them keep mentioning you, even when they talking bad about you. Don't go subscribe to this channel. Shit, somebody's gonna probably go do it anyway. Don't do this. Don't do that. Now they're curious to know who you're talking about. Now you got some people that go, oh, let me go check this dude out. Then you got some people that go, yeah, I don't like him either. So let's go start a F No Doug Zone campaign. We look better together. If we just keep bashing this guy and keep bashing D Free, we can get these people to go away. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I mean, you can't do it.
Man, them boys, these damn commanders out here doing their thing, dog. They out there doing their thing.
Shout out to the commanders.
They, they still out here
Shout,
signing people.
shout out to the commanders. I mean, um, but last night it was worth me staying up because I was tired. I didn't know if I was gonna make it through, and I was like, man, I ain't about to sit up here. But if I'd have fell asleep to that main event, I'd have been pissed off. I'd have been pissed to the high level of pissivity, and I'm glad that I was able to sit up and and I caught that. That's real boxing. So if some of y'all missed that last night, you know, because you weren't interested, you might not be sold on Najee Lopez. You might not be sold on Pro Box. That's cool. That's your loss. It's your loss. Some of y'all need to get with the program and get with the program real fast. 'Cause every day y'all come up for a new. Every day y'all coming up with a new excuse for something. For something. You know what I don't get? You know what I don't get, free? These guys out here be more concerned about guys that's not active, steady paying attention to the guys that are active. And I go, why are we? Why is he even? Why does he even matter? Because we don't even know what's going to happen with him. I don't get that shit, bro. It be annoying because I'm like, you don't even know what's happening with him. Why is he even your concern? Should be crazy to
They
me,
want
man.
something to talk about.
I'm like, but
Give
he ain't
us
even got nothing
something to
going.
talk about.
My thing is free. I'd be like, he don't even have nothing going on right now. So why is like, what are we doing? Y'all gonna look at
Want to
last.
give them something to talk about.
You ain't gonna tell me y'all looked at last night and y'all wasn't impressed by last night. Yeah, that was all right. But this guy fought. We don't even know that guy that he fought. So why are we gonna make a big deal out of it? Why? Because there was a little blood. It was a little blood involved. That's why you want to talk about it
I
because
don't
there
know
was a
the.
little blood involved.
I don't know the guy. I don't know the guy that he fought. Nigga, I don't know the guys that you fought neither. But you tell me you can fight all the time. I ain't no sucker. You can ask people in the street. Nigga, I don't know nobody in the street that you fought.
Oh my God, my loving God, B. Telling you, these dudes, man, boxing. Once again, and I'm gonna say it, and I hope this goes viral when I say it. I don't even. I'm not even looking to go viral. I don't care. I don't give a shit about don't. But I hope down the line this goes viral. Boxing is not dead. The conversations are, and y'all are making the conversations dead because you have nothing to talk about.
Let's give him something to talk about.
Yeah, I don't think I saw Josh yesterday. I don't think I saw Josh neither yesterday.
So,
Josh Sanders. Did we see Josh Sanders?
Josh yesterday? Yeah, we saw Josh yesterday.
Why I feel like I didn't see you, Josh? That's crazy.
Not because your phone was acting up. You was more so concentrating on getting your phone fixed.
Oh, okay. That's probably what it was. Says I slept in damn near all day. Oh, you slept in damn near all day? Yeah, as you should. You driving that forklift, that shit is enough to get you tired.
What he ain't tell y'all is he did a 360 on the daggone forklift and spent out and knocked himself out for the rest of the day.
This guy, freezing fool. I can't stand this fool, man.
And he was like, look, I can do tricks on this forklift. I said forklift, this forklift. I can do tricks on this joint. And that nigga literally did a 360 and knocked his own self out.
Yeah, yeah, so it's just it's I just look at some people and just be like, y'all be a trip to me, man. Y'all really are. See, I got no beef with what's going on in boxing. I continue to enjoy it. I continue to enjoy all these good fights we get. Like I said, if something don't move me, I don't entertain it. Somebody ain't active right now, and it's cool to bring him up one time. Like I wonder what's going on with this guy, or what's happening with him. That's something different versus every day. So hey, check this out, right? And another thing, boxing can't be that dead if y'all want to talk about it every day. So ask yourself that question. How dead is it for real? You take the time to ask yourself that. How dead is it really? It's not really that dead. It's not dead at all, if you ask me. So we got, so we got Arnold Barbosa, Kenneth Sims tonight on the zone. You know what, Josh? I wish I could pin that comment. Hold on, let me see if I can pin that comment. Let me see if I can pin that comment. I'm gonna go inside my. Let me see if I can pin that. I want to pin that comment right there because that makes perfect sense. Can't be too dead because it brought all of us together. If you really think about it, that's a fact. But it brought the real ones together. Like, how many relationships on this YouTube have been tarnished because of what? You got people that was probably cool on here for 10 years, and then up until last year, the year before, they're no longer cool. Because you arguing about some people that I don't care if you know them or not, that we didn't have to be arguing over. We gonna talk it. Let's talk it. That's the only reason why we are able to still all be cool today because we don't get caught up in our feelings. We all agree or disagree. We are about the realest ones on these YouTube streets. When I mean real, I'm not even talking about talking boxing. I'm talking about how we all keep this brotherhood and this friendship. Where you got a lot of these guys every day beefing about a sport that don't give a shit about you in the first place. Well, oh, I guess that's why boxing's dead because we're asking for certain fights and we can't get it. So I'm a pout. I'm gonna poke my lips out because boxing's not giving me what I'm asking. Like, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Yeah, it's very different. It's very different, and they don't. These cats don't understand that. These cats don't understand that.
Put that thing in your shoulder.
They don't understand that, Josh. That's why I don't play with any of them. Any of them. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna make. I'm gonna leave a legacy behind. Me doing this, I'm gonna accomplish what I need to accomplish. And when it's all said and done, my wife is going to live great. My wife is going to live lovely and wealthy off of No Doug Zone. These dudes ain't trying to leave no legacy behind where their families could be good off this YouTube. Because before they could even get a chance to do that, they're gonna be taken off because of their actions, because of their behavior. This is why people are losing channels back to back because of the behavior. They get a certain amount of subscribers and views or whatever they get besides themselves. By the time they look up, what was all that for? What sense does it make for you to say this is my third channel? That's a fact. I'm doing this for my not I mean for me, but for my wife, and hopefully my grandkids. I want to leave something for my grandkids. I got grandbabies. They ain't my biological, but it don't matter. They mine. So I'm leaving something behind. I think I got time to be sitting up here popping veins out my forehead for some fighters that I don't know personally, or just the sport of boxing, or letting another other content creator upset me. See, because one thing I don't do, I don't sit up here all day and do this. And even if I did, people know what I look like. But I don't come on YouTube in the beginning and do this all day. Like screens all day. Huh? They don't even know what somebody look like. because all day they doing this.
Did you
Yeah,
just make that noise or that was your phone? Or my phone?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when you sit and you take the time to think about a lot of this shit, none of it adds up and none of it makes any sense. But boxing, like he said, I had to pin that comment that Josh Sanders said, Free. Boxing can't be too dead because it brought a lot of us together and a lot of us have stayed together for the last 5 years. A lot of us have remained friends because of the sport of boxing. Because if it was that serious, me and Free would be cool today. Free and G5 wouldn't be cool. Josh Sanders, Crush, none of us. We all will probably be on some other channels, either talking about each other or just as ourselves. I don't mess with that dude no more, and I never had nothing personal with him. But me and him stopped talking over boxing. For what? So no, it's not that dead. Keep in mind, it's not that dead because it brought us together. Boxing's not dead, baby. The conversations are, and a lot of y'all are dead with it because y'all got nothing to talk about. Nothing. Too afraid to get up and go live because you're worrying about the certain amount of people that come and looking at your channel. I ain't got enough people in here. I got 6 people and 13 likes. Oh my God, I'm doing a horrible job. I'm doing a horrible job. I suck as a content creator. Oh, Free, I'm just going to end my channel today, Free. I can't seem to get 50 people in here. This is not for me. I'm going to end this all. I'm going to close the doors to No Doug Zone. If I don't start getting more people in here, I'm just going to end it all. What?
You got in it, just give it to me. You sign it over to me. But when you sign it over and then blow up, you ain't getting it back.
Like, you think I'm concerned about, oh, I got 6 people, Free. So you know what, Free, being that nobody's listening to me like that today, yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and take it down. I've been sitting up here 2 hours and I ain't been looking for no 30 or 40, 50 people to come through here. I don't care if they never come through here. Yeah, it's a good look, but I don't trip off that. I just appreciate the ones that's all here.
See, the thing is, yeah, they might not come through when you live, but you still put the video up because they watch it on the playback. They
I
watch it on the
watch
playback.
people.
You still get
I
counted for the
watch
views.
people literally Free take their videos down because they talk about I ain't got that many people watching. So if nobody's watching me now, who's gonna watch it when I post a video? I'm like, you sound crazy. Is that's all you? If that's all you worried about, then you should be on YouTube. Period.
See, I know I'm still getting watch hours from videos I did when I first started my live. When I started my YouTube channel. There's people that's watching videos from when I very first started my first live stream. I'm still
I
getting
don't even
views
know
from
what my
them.
watch hours
You keep
look like.
putting the videos up.
My watch hours is probably trash now because I'm gonna say some things where whether you agree with it or not, but I have to be real because this is called No Duck Zone. So some people are gonna be like, I'm not listening to that because I felt like he's talking to me. I feel like some people will go off that. I feel like he's talking to me. If you don't, if you don't move the needle, or if you don't stay in this type of space that everybody else is in, and when you try to separate yourself from everybody else, they go, I don't like him because he don't. I feel like like he be trying to act like he be saying this and saying that. That's cool, man. I'm gonna say what need to be said. Boxing ain't
Man, he's
dead.
trying to act like he's better than us. Cause I am, nigga.
You said what, Free?
Not than us. Cause I am.
You know
I ain't
what?
acting like nothing.
Free. I don't
I
even
am.
want to be better than nobody, good brother. I really don't. Excuse the way I say stuff, but I don't be better. I don't want to be better than nobody.
He's trying to act like he's better than I am. If you think I'm trying to act like I'm better than you, that's because I am.
I got the most beautiful woman in
Because
the world. I gotta give
anybody
her.
knows I don't do this.
Some people
I
are
don't do
real
this
for
to
this. Some Casual supporters.
to get money.
You got casual supporters, and then you just got a whole bunch of people who are not supporters. You got a whole bunch of people that they just use this YouTube just to be a-holes. That's the world we live in. That's why I always tell people this is only where the strong survive. If you don't have tough skin, YouTube is not for you. It's not for you. Because if you think everybody's going to like you, it's not gonna happen. No way in God's name that's gonna happen. We've been through this before. People don't like Free. People don't like me. People don't like Five. Some people don't like Crush. Some people don't like Babe. All right, baby. Some people don't like Babe, but guess
Forget,
what? We
forget.
still got to get up. Let me tell you something. When I went to school, everybody didn't like me. Fuck, you think everybody liked me? But let me tell you, I had people who loved me. So I was popular either.
Forget
I
me.
was popular either way you look at it. Because even when people dislike you, but they know you, right? They can sit there and say, you ain't nobody, you ain't this and that. I gotta be somebody for you to be talking about me. So rather if you like me or not, I was still known. Rather if you thought I was a punk or whatever the case may be, it didn't matter, man. I ain't trip off that. So why would I get all the way to YouTube to worry about what y'all think when I've been going through the I don't like him anyway? I've been going through that way before social media existed, way before MySpace even came in. I've been going through that.
No, forget that. They didn't like Jesus. He didn't do nothing but help people all day.
You think I came this far to worry about what y'all think? Give a shit what y'all think. Continue to think. Continue to stay in the house and think, because y'all don't come outside and think. Y'all don't think about what could happen when you possibly catch somebody that you've been picking on and poking at for the longest. So continue to think. Continue to think in the house, because that's what y'all do. Y'all stay in the house. Think. Think in the house. Think of what could possibly happen when you run into somebody that you have constantly been bothering. People always come at me and I'm just minding my business. Well, let me tell you something, Bay. You don't have to not be minding your business for something to happen to you. People just do it. People gonna have their reasons why they dislike you, and not just you personally, but it's just it's something that comes with the territory. I don't trip off it. That's why I'm comfortable in my skin. That's why I'm comfortable with going live. Comfortable with showing my face. You got a lot of these people that they be on the low low. That's why you got like these weird ass trolls. You don't know what they look like. Weirdos. People are weird out here. I've been showing my
I
faces.
mean,
I've been showing my faces day one.
to be honest with you, to be honest with you, if you do a live stream every single day,
Not reasons, excuses. Exactly. Not reasons. I remember I said excuses. Not reasons, excuses. Yeah, correction. I stand corrected. Yeah.
I think
What you say,
I
brother
think he
Free?
should. He should. No, I mean, like, you do a live stream every day, and you got thousands of subscribers. I think at some point your subscribers going to want to know what you look like. They're going to want to know what you look like because they support you. They might want to. They might
Well,
want to
you know
meet you.
what? So I found out that YouTube, I don't know if you heard this, but I heard somebody say it, that something happened where they kept saying they wanted to see what people look like. There's a dude, I forgot his name, but he does Wicked Street. He got this show called Wicked Streets TV. You never saw him, but you always heard his voice. And me, I'm just like, I'm never wondering what people look like, but this time I'll be wondering what they look like. But he came up, but he never showed his face. But he had his face covered, like he looked like what's the joint from the Ninja Turtles, the Foot Clan. He came up there dressed like the Foot Clan. But he was like, yeah, because y'all want to see what I look like. But I'm like, no, we still don't know what you look like. Because you look like one of the members from the Foot Clan. Whatever. But even Champ Side, because remember, I didn't know what Champ Side looked like. If you didn't run into Champ Side in real life, you wouldn't have known what he looked like. So you would always hear his voice, but never see his face. So I never knew. There's times I could have been in some areas and didn't know it was him. So when Champ Side finally did start showing his face, I said, "Oh, okay, okay." Because I understand
I
some people
believe
don't want to be. I understand some people don't want to be seen, but at some point you're gonna be seen, if you know what I mean. At some point, um,
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
if to be honest with you, if you really don't have nothing to hide and you're not creating any problems with other people, there shouldn't be no reason why for you not to show your face. Um,
yeah,
or at least have an avatar of who you are. Now we might not know who you are, but people that know you personally, like, yeah, that's really them. Like if
yeah,
I never seen Carter and Carter, I mean, if Carter never showed his face and he put a picture of him up there, he was always talking behind his avatar. Right now, I don't know what Carter look like. I'm like, that's his picture right there. That's what he looked like. I met him in real life. That's him.
yeah. Um,
So I just think a lot of times, a lot of people, and this is not everybody, but the ones that be causing the controversy or and be going at other people, I think they're hiding their face because they don't want nobody to know what they look like. Because if they do be out in the street, they don't want nobody running up on them.
man, I don't be giving a shit about none of that. I don't be caring about none of that. That's why I ain't got no problem wearing my logo. I don't be out here taunting people on purpose. I be letting people know. And I'm very approachable if you come in for respectful reasons. But that's why I ain't got no problem being out with my logo and shit. I have no problem because you know what? I like the reaction that I get off of people free. Like people who don't know when they see it, they be like I've heard, like I walk past people and literally heard them say, "No Dunk Zone." They wouldn't say nothing, but they'll read the shirt. And then I had a dude in Times Square stop me one time. He said, "Brother, I see you in a rush, but what does that mean?" And so I explained it to him. And I get the same reaction from everybody when I explain to them what it means, and they go, "Man, that shit is super dope. Like you got a card, or you on Instagram or anything?" Yeah, I got a YouTube channel and I'm on Instagram. I'm working on getting business cards because that's the next thing I'm working on, business cards. Business cards is very important. See, half of these dudes don't even think about that, free. They want to try to convince you they such businessmen. What do I need business cards for? What do I need endorsements? What do I need sponsors for? I don't need none of that. But instead, you want to be up here trying to convince America you the biggest boxing fan. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know why you need business? Because this is what this is. This is about business. Your channel is business. And if you're not treating your channel like it's a business, then what the hell are you here for? What you here for? Go sit
Talking
your ass
about
with the go sit your ass with the trolls and go troll.
trouble in Jersey about to bite my damn fingers off.
Your channel is a business. I don't need
Bite my
business
damn.
cards. I don't need this. I don't need that. You need all that. If you such a businessman, y'all still haven't figured it out yet, man.
Hold on, Jersey. You about to bite my damn fingers.
Y'all see her. She about to snatch your finger the hell off.
I'm about
So
to get him a bath.
so at the end of the day, all that nonsense y'all be talking, it sound good. It sound good. But like Free said, at some point you gotta show who you are. There's no sense of being private in public. That's why my Instagram you can see me. My YouTube you can see me. My Facebook you can see me. You know what me and my wife look like. So need to be in private and public. The shit makes absolutely no sense. For what? And just because you saw in your face or you outside all the time, that doesn't mean you looking for trouble. If somebody wanted to do business with you, how they gonna do it if they don't know what the hell you look like? Can't nobody do business with you and they don't know what you look like.
Close the closet.
Oh, he's too damn old to be scared of the closet door being open.
Smash that like button, y'all. 870, 870 subscribers. I need to push for. So what I need? 25 more subscribers to get to 900 free. I think I need 25 more subscribers. Yeah, 20, 25 to 30 more subscribers to get to 900. Let's make it happen. Huh? 870, right? Yeah. 30 more. Yes. Because I'm trying to catch up to Free because he's surpassing me right now. Free out here going bonkers. He done been surpassed my black ass. Free out here going crazy. You know what though? I tell you what though, Free. It's 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 all good, Free, because you got some people that have been stuck in the same place from 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 2,000 about football season. That's why I'm about to ramp up my YouTube page. I'm doing a live stream tomorrow. Actually, me and Doug doing a live tomorrow.
You got some people stuck in the same
Talk about
place
the
from two
free
years
agents.
ago. Mm.
I'm about to start doing lives periodically throughout the day. We talk about football, talk about boxing, basketball, just different topics periodically throughout the day.
Yeah. That's why I'm setting myself up to go to these amateur shows. I got some stuff I got booked where I could try to go live from these fights. I don't like the way it be glinching when I go live. It kind of pisses me off, but I'm gonna try to see how I can get that glinch out of there because going live helps out a little better. But even if I can't go live, I record it. But I'm definitely that's why I was up in the gym yesterday. I was just like, man, let me get my. I think that's how I'm gonna just spend every day up in
Well,
the gym.
you know, with summertime when you start seeing moving in multiple spots, people moving in, people moving out. You know, we're getting close to the summertime. During the
Oh
wintertime,
yeah,
niggas ain't moving nowhere. They stuck.
I'm not moving nothing
They
in the
stuck
winter.
for the
Yeah, in the
winter.
winter, I'm not. When it's 30 or 40 something outside, I'm not moving nada. But you know why a lot of people, but you would be surprised, Free, that people pick the winter to move for some people because they don't want people being in their business. Some people try to move secretly without you even know. They be picking like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to leave because they know if I do it during the day, somebody will see me. If I do it in the summer, everybody gonna catch me moving. Some people in
Now
the
I used
winter,
to do
wait.
that. I used, I used to do that a couple of years ago. I was say a couple of years ago. This was some years ago when flat screens had first came out, and a lot of people didn't have flat screens because I didn't
Yeah,
want people to see. Oh, this thing got you got big ass flat screens and shit.
yeah,
No, I didn't want niggas to see that. So I would move early in the morning, or I'll move later in the evening when I know people is in the house. They're not really outside like that. But
yeah,
now that flat screens is like $200-300 for a flat screen, like, okay, like I literally just bought a 65 inch. My flat screen was what $400 for my 65 inch.
yeah, man. I gotta see what time this the zone card come on. This other one early before tonight.
Oh, you know that's a golden boy car. That's gonna be in the evening.
Yeah, I'm about
It's
to.
probably gonna start. Probably gonna start like around probably like around 8 o'clock. I mean, they won't have the prelims on probably earlier, but I think the main card will start like around 8.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for that today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a couple of bottles. I think I'm gonna be fucked up tonight. I don't know who's
Angie,
calling that fight tonight, but I think I'm gonna be fucked up. I want people to see how I feel when
Angie,
I get drunk. I ain't never been drunk.
Angie, my girl, what up, Angie?
What's the, what's the deal? What's the deal, Freaky Zeke? What's the deal, Freaky Zeke?
We call him Freaky Zeke. I'm done. Not Freaky Zeke.
Nah, I was watching Versus last night. I was watching the Locks versus Dipset last night, and I was just watching Freaky Zeke doing all those stupid ass dances on the stage. That nigga's stupid. That nigga is stupid as
The
hell.
crazy thing is,
That nigga was just doing a bunch of stupid ass
the
dances.
crazy thing is, he's like that in real life. That's the crazy shit. People be thinking he just do that on camera. He
People say,
really
"Hey,
like that.
smoke that nigga bully."
If you look at the whole time Freaky's been around, he's been like that the whole time in the crew. He always like that. Even when you see him in person, he just hype. He be hype. I
They
don't
call
like
me
what they
smoke
got. I
detector.
don't like what they
Smoke
got
detector.
going on
What?
over there. We kind of disappointed at all of them here because that shit they got going on is whack. But you know what? Dudes got to grow up, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Dudes got to grow up because at this point, it don't matter who's right or wrong. Everybody need to grow up. There's too many of these old ass rappers, 50 something, carrying themselves like teenagers. She said, "Josh, how dare you?" Yeah, man. These dudes is New York rappers are childish. I don't care what nobody's saying. This is my city, so I'm allowed to say it. They childish as shit here, man. They're super childish. Super childish. That's why I say they can't say nothing about the youth and the young rappers here when they carry themselves like kids. They're childish. Cool.
We done had all the Spice Girls come through, but there was one Spice Girl I haven't seen in a while. That was Old Spice. I haven't seen Old Spice in a while.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn, I just thought about that. I wonder what happened.
Uh, well, I take that back. I have seen her. I haven't seen her over here.
No, I thought she was just over here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Was she? She was just over here.
Well,
I think she
she might have
was.
came through.
No, no,
I
no. She
don't.
was. She was. I stand corrected. She was. I'm tripping. She was. She was. I stand corrected. She was.
Oh, I
A
probably didn't
brief
see her then.
for a brief second, and then got out because she was on some traveling. Yeah, she was. She was. She was. She was. Yeah, she was. I just thought about it. She definitely was. Not that long ago.
She
Just
gonna
the other
say
day.
New York rappers are OYN. New York
They make
rappers
me.
are OYN.
Yeah, they make me sick, Angie, because y'all dudes, they just make me sick, man. And they think because they got money, they're allowed to be ignorant. But it's like, come on, man, y'all dudes would be. That's why I'm like, you can't say nothing to the youth. You can't
You
say
better
nothing to
gain
the
money.
youth. You can't say nothing to the youth when y'all carrying yourselves like kids. That's why I be like, like they make me
They
sick.
got that bird gang money. They got that bird gang money.
All this money that dudes can get
Oh
together.
yeah, I know. That's why I said I haven't seen it in a while. That's why I haven't seen it in a while. I saw yeah I figured that because I saw her at another spot.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
At
People still
another
out here
spot.
telling people. People are still out here telling people where they could be and where they can't be. I said, damn, we still doing that? Tragedy.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any problems with nobody. I just go and chill, have a good time. You got an issue with me because you got an issue with yourself. I don't start nothing with nobody.
Nah, I'm not gonna because this year wasn't based on that. I have a goal this year, and my goal is to, stay away from the messy shit. That's why I said protect your peace, space, and surroundings. That's something that I will continue to live around, and and I will continue to, I will continue to live by that. Some people just love being around the mess. That's why they circle themselves around it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for nobody. I'm not doing it for my subscribers. I'm not doing it for other people. I'm just not going to continue to build myself around
Oh,
mess.
damn. They delayed the daggone.
So,
Somebody near one of the golf course, so they postponed a PGA uh matchup where they delayed
yeah,
it. And they ain't gonna, I ain't saying postpone it.
yeah, I stay away too, Vay. I don't have time for it. I stay away all the time. I don't have time for the bullshit. I'm too grown for it. My goal is to, yeah, man. I got a lot of goals in life, man. Starting with this channel is to get it up off the ground. I ain't trying to
Hey,
compete with
they
nobody.
they they, 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 they can count my pockets all they want. They're gonna be counting lit because I don't keep no money in my pocket.
Yeah,
They count my
I'm not
pockets all
looking
they
at. I'm not looking at nobody in. I'm not looking at nobody on here saying I want to be like them. I want to be like their channel. I want their subscribers. I want their life. I want their content. I want to be them. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not looking at none of that. None of that. Because what makes you get respect in life is you being you. Rather people like what you got to say or not. Be you.
if you
Straight
if you
up.
see me with cash on me, if you see me with cash on me, it's because somebody gave me some money or I got a tip from somebody. I don't walk around with cash. I don't walk around with cash. My wife asks me all the time, "You got any cash on you?" We go out for a tip. It's gonna be on the bill. I put a tip on the bill. I don't walk around with no cash on me.
Yeah, that's how you got to be. Um, be safe out here the best way y'all know how, man. That's it. It's just that
A lot of times,
simple.
a lot of times, I might not even walk around with. I might not even walk around with plastic on me because all my cards are on my phone. I just put my phone up to the daggone machine and pay whatever I owe.
Nowadays, that's what you got to do.
That's about the smartest thing they could have came up with. Put a wallet in your phone. That's
Cause
about
I'm
the
about
smartest
to,
thing
I'm
they came up
about
with.
to, I'm about
My
to
phone.
start getting on that. Start having that shit on my phone. Cause I'd be like,
Mhm.
I ain't got time.
That,
Tap to pay.
that's
That's
the
what people
smartest thing
do.
they came up with
That's what
because
people. That's what people do here when they get on the bus,
no, I'm gonna tell you what
and that's what they do when they
I'm
get
gonna tell
on
you
the train.
what's so slick about it. I'm gonna tell you what's so slick about it. If you got an iPhone, you got the wallet in your phone, and if you got a Apple Watch, it's in your watch as well. So whatever, if I don't feel like putting my phone up, I just hold my watch up, and it pays for my joint. It's in my watch and my phone.
Yeah, man. That's I'm about to spend on
So
grandkids.
that
Yeah,
joint is all about, and my joint face recognition. So if your face ain't my face, it ain't gonna open up. And then you gotta know what my password is. You ain't gonna never figure out what my password. You ain't gonna never figure out what my password is. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this nigga password? I don't know.
how you mess that up, babe? How you mess that up, babe? Huh? You always doing something, babe. Always
No,
doing something.
you need to get the charging station, babe. That's what I got. I got the Apple Watch charger too, but I have never used my Apple Watch charger. I use my charging station where I can put my phone, my AirPods, and my watch all on there at the same time and it charge everything up. She said, "How you burn a hole in it if you don't smoke? How the hell you burn a hole in it if you don't smoke?"
He said, how you burn a hole in it?
Man,
You don't smoke.
are you telling on yourself right now? Are you telling on yourself right now? You said you burnt a hole in it. The only way you can burn a hole in it is if you had it either
What?
next to a lighter or on the stove.
Yo, Vay, knock it off, Vay. Vay said, let me tell you. Guess what?
You
Craig got
say
fired.
sitting right on top of your wagon, it would charge. Matter of fact, I'm done. I'm done.
Yo, Josh. Oh, 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 yo. He said, use your
Oh, I'm
resources,
done.
is all I'm saying.
I'm done. I'm done.
Josh, go to
He's
bed.
always teasing me.
Yo, Josh, go to bed, man.
I'm done.
You're tired,
I'm
Josh.
done.
Get some
That nigga
sleep.
said, use your wagon and butter. Oh my god. This
Yo,
nigga's all stupid as hell.
yo, Josh is a menace,
Oh,
man. That's a yo. Damn, Josh.
oh,
Yo. Oh my God. Josh is crazy. Shout out to my brother
oh
Josh.
my god.
Y'all too much. But yeah, he said, yeah, go to bed. Yeah, but last night, man.
No, but I'm trying to. I know you said the charger. That's what I'm asking. How the hell the charger? You burn a hole in the charger. I
Yeah,
don't. I don't understand how that happened.
I don't get that neither. I don't get that neither.
I'm.
And she don't
I mean,
smoke.
it's a small little circle. It's a small circle. I don't.
And
That's what
she
I'm trying to
don't.
figure out how the
No,
hell that happened.
the thing is, look, Befree, the thing is, she don't smoke neither. So I'm trying to figure out how that happened. Now, if you smoke or something, I could be like, all right, I understand something happened, but I don't know about that one. That one's a little iffy. It sat on the charger too long and it messed up the face on the watch. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, things happen, man. Things happen.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I keep my phone on my. I mean, I keep my watch on my charger until it says it's fully charged, and then I put it back on because they said it's good for you to sleep
Like free how
with
a
your watch
charger.
on if you have a good like I got
Where
an
was
elastic band that goes with my watch. They said it's good to sleep with it on because it monitors your sleep pattern and it also keeps track of your levels, your vitals. So they said it's good to sleep with your watch on if you got a comfortable band to be able to sleep in it.
yeah. Um. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's pretty tough. Yeah, but so far honorable. So, Kenneth, we'll get all that tonight. Uh, I definitely probably won't be back on tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow morning for that.
Yeah, I know that.
I'll
You
be
don't
like,
sleep with nothing on you.
huh?
No device. No, she said I don't sleep with no devices on me. I said, yeah, I know that. You don't sleep with nothing on you. No devices, no clothes, nothing.
Oh, come on, Free.
I didn't say it. She said it.
Oh man, Free. Free, man. Let her live, Free. My man said, come on, Debo, stall him out. Come on, Debo, stall him out.
I said, free.
The shit just not. Y'all stupid, man. Y'all are really stupid. Come on, Debo,
I
stall him
gotta
out.
shave. I gotta shave and cut my hair. I'm out here looking like a young ass George Jefferson right now.
Come on, Debo, stall him out. I'm getting
I'm
off here.
looking
I'm
like
not
a
even
young
trying to
ass
make
George
it.
Jefferson. That's why I keep my hat on. I'm looking like a young George Jefferson right now.
I ain't even trying to make it till 11 o'clock. I'm about to get
I
off
gotta
this
shave
shit.
and cut my hair.
Yo,
My joint is but
y'all covering the fight
from
live?
right here is bald. It's
Y'all,
hair
y'all,
all right. It's hair all right here. It's nothing from here to here.
y'all gonna cover the fight live tonight? I ain't messing with you, man.
I got nothing from here to here.
Y'all covering the fight live
Um,
tonight? Or y'all chilling?
I don't know. I don't know. They might. Anytime, if you see me do like this, if you see me do like this, that means I ain't got nothing. I can't think of nothing. I ain't got nothing. 'Cause there's nothing right here. There's nothing right here.
Yo, he said, sis, cook breakfast naked, then Rames on baby boy. No, I ain't got
See,
time.
you see,
D3, don't do
there's
that.
nothing here.
Don't
There's
you ever do
nothing here.
that. Don't you ever do that on the lot.
Ah, ah. Hey, look, I got a lot on my mind right now. I got a lot on my mind. I just hold my head right here, like I got a lot on my mind.
Yo, I'm really mad he just did that while we live, y'all. This fool, man.
That's how you know. That's how you know a nigga don't really care what you say when a nigga can joan on his own self. When
Of
a nigga can
course.
talk about his own self and laugh at it, there's nothing you can say to that person and make him mad.
And I don't think a lot of people understand that. Somebody get Jones on themselves. Because you should be able to Jones on yourself, right? Like you don't need nobody help.
Right, my mind playing tricks on me. I thought my hair was gonna grow, but that bitch, it don't grow past here. From here
RGM, what's
back,
up?
it gets a little fuzz. It gets a little fuzz. Don't nothing grow here. I got why my granddaughter? No, yesterday I was sitting on the bed. Daisha, dream sister Daisha, going to put her hand on my head. She gonna say, "Papa, you ain't got a 4 head. You got a 9 head. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4." I was dying. She gonna say, "Papa, you ain't got a 4 head. You got a 9 head." I fell out laughing. Dog. She put her hand on my head and count her how many fingers she can put on there before she gets to my hair. She said, "Look, 1, 2."
Oh, who did that? Who did that? Deja?
Daisha.
Oh my God. God bless her
Oh my
heart.
God, I was in the, me and
God,
Vicky was in the
God
house
bless her little.
crying.
God bless her little
We was in
heart,
the
man.
house crying. Because I was just laying there watching TV and I felt her put her hand on my head. She was like, "Papa." You ain't got a 4 head, you got a 9 head. I said, what? Vicky started laughing because I didn't hear her properly. So I was like, what you say? She's like, you got a 9 head. I was like, what you talking about? She gonna say, look, 1, 2, 3. I'm bust up.
Jesus. She said, not the 9 piece. Yeah, 9 piece. Yo, the 9 piece. That's crazy work, yo. Deja funny as hell. I'd have collapsed listening to that.
I told you we be in this joint roasting each other on a regular basis. This
Well,
ain't nothing new.
let me tell you something. Sometimes you need to take a step back from the tube because this is not a happy place. YouTube is not a happy place. So a lot of times you need to be with your loved ones. You know what I told Tiff? I want to take an hour or two one day. I think I did it already. Just to not be on my phone, to not pay attention to shit because our phones are such a distraction. Such a distraction. And there's nothing happy on YouTube. There's nothing happy on this shit. For real. It's really not.
Well,
Especially
I don't
especially
like when I'm not the normal people channels that I go to when they talking about boxing or whatever have you. Because I think I'm probably the only person I know out of everybody that we go to. I'm probably the only person I know that talk about football. But if I don't go to the normal channels and I'm listening to them talk about boxing, when I'm on YouTube, I don't go to YouTube for the other stuff. I go to YouTube to watch like other videos like how to build a house from scratch.
yeah. 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 Well it's not coming from yeah. 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 Yeah, I don't be having time for the it's nothing happy on here. This is why I be like this is like when you hear me say we gotta restore order. When I be talking about restoring order on YouTube, that's why I be like, we gotta make this shit fun, man. Y'all don't make this shit fun. Y'all make it depressing. Y'all make it sad. People have literally have dismantled their own channels because they came up here to talk boxing or to talk something, and y'all are constantly hated on them. Y'all are DM them and said stuff to them that made them say, you know what? I don't even want to do this anymore. It's not fun, man. Y'all don't make it fun. So sometimes we need to be around our wives, our
Oh,
girlfriends, our kids, our grandkids to get a laugh out of life because y'all make it so boring up
that's
here.
why real. You gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it
Yeah,
real. Keep
y'all
it
make it boring.
real.
You know so crazy free. You know how many miserable ass people it is in this country? Miserable.
I don't even dwell on the individual that's
I
miserable.
don't dwell on it, but do you just
You
realize how
miserable.
people want you to participate in their misery? I don't dwell on it, but I'll be like, it's crazy how people want you to participate in their misery.
Nah, I it's time for me to turn this channel because I'm not here for that. I thought you was about to talk about boxing. I was coming over here to hear what you had to say about boxing. So I turned the channel, never went back for the rest of the day. I ended up going and getting on the panel with B3.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
I'm not. I'm,
It's certain shit. I'm not even looking their way. I'll be like, man, that's why I'm so glad to have something.
yeah, I'm not even. Um, I'm not even feeding into feeding into any of these individuals that got you got issues with us. I'm gonna let I don't even want to hear what's going on between y'all. I don't even want to have no parts of it. But hey, you hear what? No, I ain't hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm cool.
No,
Yeah. Going on. I have no problem with that individual. I ain't got no problem with that individual. So that's between them. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
yeah, yeah, and like I was
Oh, but
saying,
you saying this and that. I'm like,
but like I was,
I don't care. I
but
don't care
like I
nothing
was,
about it.
but like I was saying earlier, that so many people have not, or right now at this moment, are not cool with each other anymore because of certain stupid shit, and that should never be. Look at it how me, you, five, Josh Sanders, Crush, we never fell victim to that shit. Where today, oh, you know, when they had TWT going, they were the best of friends, and then somehow, some way, when that shit dismantled, so did they relationships. Yes, certain relationships dismantled, but you got to remember, before that even got started, for some of us, we were people already since like the end of COVID, 2020. TWT was started in what, 2022? So we, a lot of us already had a relationship. Yeah, so a lot of us already had a relationship. But despite of all the shit that happened, none of us went our separate ways. And I think people still try to figure out, still to this day, how the hell is it 2026 and these laughing ass fools are still cool with each other? Oh, y'all think y'all mad now? Well, I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me. They said if they mad now, wait till y'all all come together in New York. Oh, they think they mad now. Wait till they all come together in New York. Just wait. Just wait. If you think you, oh man, shh, man,
Yeah,
we like a,
yeah. No,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it just, uh, like I said, I don't, I don't get involved. Like, and it just, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't let this boxing get me that upset. Okay, you don't like a certain individual. Okay, that's fine. You got some personal issues with that boxer. I guess I don't know. I don't know what y'all if y'all know each other personally. If you met him or he didn't do an interview for you. I don't know what the issue is. I'm like I'm just letting you know. I mean, it ain't that serious for me. Oh well, how you gonna say this about this person? No, I can say whatever I feel. Just because you don't feel that way doesn't mean I have to feel the same way you feel. When y'all get
That
that through y'all head, then y'all will be in a better place. Everybody don't have to agree with what you say. Everybody don't have to
no,
feel the way you feel.
no,
We are all our own individuals. Oh,
exactly.
but you know you fuck with such and such. So hey, you know you can't be saying that. What nigga? Y'all be on that. I'm not a follower. I'm gonna be me until the day I die. If you don't like how I view things, so be it. I don't like how you view things. I ain't gonna sit here and go back and forth with you because of
No,
how
I
you view
mean,
things. Now we having a discussion. We having a discussion. Oh, why you say that? Because this is what I see and this is what I feel about it. Well, what about this person? The same way. I feel the same way. I feel about this person. I feel about that person. I feel about that person. They all move in the same exact way. I'm not going to change my feeling for this one because I like him and have two different other guys doing the same thing and say, oh, well, they don't count. No, they all move in the same way. I'm going to give them all the credit. If they all moving bad the same way, I'm going to all criticize them. It is what it is. I'm not going to change it because it's somebody I like or it's somebody I don't like. No, they all get judged equally, or they get criticized equally, or they get praised equally. All of them.
Yeah. Um. Once again, a lot of
Yeah,
these guys.
and that's why I say a lot of these people haven't been in a position where they had to manage individuals, or they could have been in a position where they manage individuals, but they have favorites. Me being in management for over 30 years now. I've been in management for over 30 years. I developed a management mentality where I treat everybody equally, regardless if we have a personal relationship outside of work or we don't. I treat everybody equally. I didn't got rid of people that I was cool with. I didn't hire people that I was cool with. I didn't fire people I was cool with. This is business. When it comes, it ain't nothing personal. We're talking boxing or we're talking football. It ain't nothing personal. You want
Well,
to make it personal? That's on you.
yeah, you can make it. You can make it personal. My thing is, you're gonna be arguing with your damn self because these fighters don't do anything for me. They don't pay my bills. They don't put a roof over my head. They don't put no food on the table.
Uh,
No clothes on my
that's
back.
it. If I can criticize my own family for doing something that I say they shouldn't be doing, if I see somebody else doing the same thing, I'm gonna criticize them too. If I praise my cousin or my family or somebody I'm cool with for doing something, and I see somebody that I don't really rock with like that moving the same way they moving, I'm like, man, hey, I gotta give that man credit. He doing what he's supposed to be doing. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
saying you see a guy that you really don't mess with like that, but you see him moving the correct way. You say, hey, I give that man his props. He's doing what he's supposed to do. I don't really mess with him like that, but I give him props. He's moving the correct way.
yeah. Which people don't know how to do because they are fighters and they're professional athletes. People seem to want you to just roll the red carpet out for them, even when they're doing wrong. No, free, you wrong. No, I mean, listen, I'm not finna kiss his ass because you are. Well, it's not about kissing ass. Well, that's what you're doing because if you can't correct not just a fighter, but if you can't correct your favorite fighter when he's wrong, that says a lot about you. Says a lot about you.
That's why. That's why I keep telling. That's why I tell people all the time. I don't have a favorite fighter. Don't want a favorite fighter because I know how I am. When it comes to me having a favorite, I'm gonna be biased, and I'm gonna be biased, and everybody's gonna have a bias towards their favorite. It might not be as bad as other people, but you're still gonna have a bias. You're gonna overlook some things that you normally wouldn't overlook on somebody with somebody else doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And it could be something small. It might not be nothing major, but you're gonna overlook it. But when it comes to somebody else, you're gonna criticize that person for doing it. But your favorite did the same thing, and you had nothing to say about it. So that's why I said I don't have no favorites because I know how I am, and most people won't admit that. You have some that would admit I'm biased or whatever, but most people won't admit they're biased because that's their favorite. I know if I have a favorite, I'm gonna be biased. I I, I got a favorite football team. I'm biased when it comes to the Washington Commanders. I will criticize them on certain things, but I'm gonna be biased about a lot of things that they do because that's my favorite team.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit to me sometimes be getting out of hand. because it don't be that serious. Especially as men, when we don't conduct ourselves as men, it's sad. That's why I be like,
I done seen with everybody that said they have a favorite. I done seen everybody show a bit of biasness. They might not admit it, but I seen it because I sat back and watched. Sat back, listen, and watch. And
yeah,
every single person has done it. I don't care who you name. If you said you had a favorite and you talk about boxing, I've seen you be biased at a certain point of time of you being on YouTube or you talking about boxing. I've seen it for everybody that said they have a favorite. It just is what it is. And there's
yeah,
nothing wrong with that. You just gotta acknowledge it. I do have a bias. Okay, that's cool. As long as you acknowledge that you have a bias, now we can move on from there. Because I know it's gonna be a certain thing that you're gonna overlook because you have a bias because that's your favorite. But once we that common ground right there and we can come to understand that you're being biased. It ain't different. What is different circumstances? What's the different circumstance? No, that's the same exact circumstance. It's the same exact circumstance.
yeah, yeah, no, yeah. But some people fail to understand that 4 minutes in, we're gonna touch 3 hours at 11, and then we'll take it down. But yeah, now some of y'all probably saying, "Well, why does this matter to y'all?" Because sometimes it has an effect, not so much on our channel, but also as content creators, media, as huh? What you say, free?
I said no.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you why it
You can pull
matters.
up any video I've ever did, anybody's panel I've ever been on, anything. You will never see
It
D3 be biased. You see
it
D3
matters.
being honest towards everybody and hold them in the same standard.
It matters because we're sick of y'all
All right,
pushing.
Zay.
We're all right, babe. We're sick of y'all pushing this shit around as if what y'all are doing is right, and it's not right. I mean, by all means, do whatever you want to do, but it's not right. If y'all were going about it the right way, then I'd be like, man, we ain't got nothing to say about that. But y'all going about it the wrong way, man. Like I said, and I will continue to say this year, next year, and the year after, the sport of boxing, I don't care what happens in the sport of boxing, because boxing is going to be what it's going to be, whether we fans or not. The sport of boxing ain't dead, but the
And
conversations are.
then we surprised. They were like, nah, Freeze always said that. He said that for bias. He said that for everybody. I don't even have to tell them because BBO, Prize, they all know. Listen, I'm going to keep it consistent across the board.
Yeah,
Of course, I see them move when it comes to the sport of boxing or when they're in. I'm gonna judge it accordingly. If I see something, I'm gonna say something about it.
I
I'm gonna either
mean,
criticize or I'm gonna give them credit.
they can't stop
It's gonna
somebody
be on
from.
an even playing
They can
field. I'm
never,
not
they
doing
can
it.
never, they can never stop somebody from expressing themselves because people go up and down every day expressing themselves on here, and talking about a whole bunch of gibberish and shit that they don't know what they talking about. So when somebody does come out and know what they talking about, they don't know what they talking about. Make it make sense, man. But these are the type of cats we got running through these streets. These are the type of cats, and that's why I be like, look,
I think a lot of people just want too many people to think like they think. Everybody's not gonna think like
yes,
you think. You might get a couple of
yes,
people think like you think,
yes,
but everybody's not gonna think
yes.
like.
They want people to think like them. They want people to follow. They want people to follow them. They don't want people on other channels to succeed. They want all everything. They like Tupac album. They want all eyes on them. You got a lot of people that's walking around here, and this is why I say you have a lot of people on YouTube that don't serve a purpose. I don't care how many subscribers you got, how many views you get, how good you talk about boxing. You got people out here that really don't want to see other people succeed in everything that they say. They want people to believe them, and if you don't believe what they say, then
And
don't come to my channel, unsubscribe, or I block you. See, I don't never do any of that. I
if
don't
you
do
really,
any of that shit. I don't do any of
if
that.
you, if you, if you really think about it, if you really think about it, you can never have a discussion with anyone if everybody thinks the way you think, because y'all already know what each one's gonna say. You already know how he's gonna feel about a certain situation. You already know what he's gonna say about it because y'all all think the same way. You can never have their point of view. If both the point of views are the same thing, there is no discussion.
Yeah.
There's
So
no discussion. If me, if me, if me and Clarence was on here and we were saying the same exact thing about an individual, this live stream would have been over 3 hours ago.
yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. Yes, we think the same thing. There's nothing to discuss.
Once again, these cats don't know how to go about that. They don't. We got too many young old people on here. That's the problem. Too many of them that need to get it together some way somehow. Yeah, like I said, Honorable Bosa, Kenneth Sims tonight. It's going down. I think there's another one before that, but we'll tune into that. I will not be back today. I
Yeah,
highly doubt that.
Jojo Diaz is fighting Alexis Rosa.
Yes. You know what? And I realized that was Alexa Rose too. I had to realize it. The name, I knew it, but then I looked at him. I said, okay, he was supposed to fight that dude in a rematch, the other dude that he fought, and it didn't happen. I forgot why.
Yeah,
Um,
he was the dude that actually put Speedy Rashid Ellis on the map because everybody they thought that Alexa Rosa was going to beat Speedy and Speedy went in and whooped his ass.
yeah, that part. So I probably won't be back
Yeah, he was
today.
the dude.
I doubt that. If I'm coming back today, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I highly doubt that. I don't know at any moment I could change my mind because that's just how I am. I never say that I have to go live and it's mandatory. I just go when I feel like it. But if I'm not back tonight,
Yeah,
I'm definitely back tomorrow morning. Yeah, because I got to that point, free. These cats will do 4 or 5 lives in one day for 10 hours every day. It's like, what is that getting you? Like, it ain't that much boxing in the world to talk about. What are we doing? What are we doing?
no,
And
it's really not. You're
it's
gonna repeat
different.
you're
It's
gonna be
different,
repeating the
free.
same thing.
It's different, free. If you're talking about different shit, might be a little old school boxing, or you might be talking about some. Y'all not even going out your way to talk about up and coming fighters. Y'all not even doing that. It's Devin
Yeah,
Shakur.
y'all
It's
doing three,
Devin.
4 lives about the same fight and same topic.
It's Devin
Three or four
Shakur
different lives.
Tank. It's Devin Shakur Tank. Fuck Boots. Ryan Garcia. He might come up. Like it's the same shit. But y'all gonna go do 4 lives every damn day for freaking 4 or 5 hours to talk about, man, look, y'all can have it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. And that's why I do what I do. Y'all can have it. I want no PC in it. If it ain't nothing to talk about, we ain't always plenty to talk about. No, it ain't if you gonna keep staying on the same shit. No, it ain't. Like
Yeah,
I
if you
said,
talking about the same, if you talking about the same topic, it ain't nothing to talk about because you
it
already
ain't nothing
talking
to
about
talk about. Cause how many times you gonna keep repeating yourself in one damn in 4 lives you had? How many times can you keep saying some different shit? How? How many times you gonna keep talking about a fighter that ain't gonna be active? How many times can you keep talking about a fighter that you don't know when he's gonna be active, but you think keep bringing up his name is gonna bring you views? You don't know what's gonna happen with the guy.
it. See how many different ways I could talk about this fight. Different ways I could talk about this fight.
Come on, man. I don't like him, and I don't like how he moving. You don't like how he moving, then why you talking about him every fucking day? I don't like how somebody moving. If I talk about him one time, I don't need to keep bringing them up every damn day. Because I'm not until they do something that catches my eye, I don't want to talk about them. They're not worth it. Well, you feel like that. The rest of the world don't feel like that, McLean. Some of the fans will. Well, that's the problem. For some of y'all so-called creators, you ain't teaching these fans nothing. You ain't teaching them shit. You ain't teaching them a damn thing. But hey, what do I know? I only got 3 people watching me and 14 likes, 870 subscribers. Why should anybody listen to me? Yeah, whatever. Y'all can have it, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Continue to protect your peace, space, and surroundings. I love y'all. Make sure you smash that like button. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go.